Are we live? We're live. I'm late. Am I late? No. Yes? I don't know. Hang on. Gosh. I need a face ID. Oh, yeah, I'm just in time. Just in the nick of time. Jenny G was here a little bit earlier. Amy was here. Dusty's here with the puns already. Yes.
A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to.
So yeah, I must be the wizard tonight. Is that the plan? Oh dear. And Patrick's here as well. Hey Patrick, how you going? I hope that you're well. Yes. Right, we are cozy housing it tonight, I think. Oh, Corne, how exciting. How you going, my friend, as well, my lovely Lego son? Oh, building the magical house, got it for 20% off. Love that. I did end up getting a few Lego sets this week, which was really cool. So I did go on to Kmart, one of my faves, and what did I do on Kmart? Oh, I was looking for Unity Street, and it's out of stock in Western Australia. I'm sure that if I was over east, then I would have it, but I'm not, so I don't. And Drew's here as well. Hey Drew, how you going? It's nice to have you here. Right. And so I was just like, oh no, that was the cheapest place that I could find, Unity Street. What am I going to do? That's really annoying, blah, blah, blah. And then I had a Google, so I just like typed in, Lego Friends, whatever it's actually called, Flower and Design Stores or whatever, blah, 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 like its official name. Not its fictitious one that I make up. And the Hobby Warehouse had it. And the Hobby Warehouse, so the Lego price in Australia is $250. Kmart had it for $200, and then Hobby Warehouse had it for $170 because they were having a Lego Friends sale. Jackpot. So I was so excited. I do have to pay for shipping with Hobby Warehouse, but even with shipping, it was like $186. So I'm loving that Corne got a bargain, and so did I. And the other thing was, at Kmart, when I was on Kmart, I did end up managing to see that they had the Little Mermaid storybook. So I got that because I haven't got that one yet. I did get the Peter Pan one, but not the Little Mermaid one yet. And the bouquet. So I got the wildflowers bouquet as well. And then remember the safari set with the giraffe and the zebra? Yeah, I got that as well because that was like half price. It was like $35. So it was just like, oh my God, $35 for another giraffe and zebra? I'm in. So that's my update. And what I can see, what I can see what's happening. Brett's here as well. Hey, Brett, how you going? And lots of hellos to everyone. Oh, excellent. Patrick's building Disney habitats this weekend. Oh, but no figures. Yeah, I haven't got any of my Disney figs yet either. I know. It was so cool. I was just like, yeah, I know, Dusty. I'm so excited. I was so happy that I waited and got my bargain. So it was amazing. I know, Amy. Oh, it's just so cool. I was just like, oh, that's excellent. I've been doing my best this year to try and not feel obliged to get new sets day one, because I think that if you wait a little while, then you can tend to sort of find them a bit cheaper rather than day one purchases. And Pink Wheels is here as well. Hey Pink Wheels, how you going? It was so funny seeing your owl habitat pop up on my Instagram feed. I looked at it and I was just like, I know that build. And then I went underneath it and I saw your comment going, please tag me as the creator. And I was like, yeah, you should. Admittedly, they might not have known that your name and Pink Wheels on IG are are one and the same. But just like a few. I knew it was yours. Oh, really? Yeah, I have seen Peter Pan. Yeah, so Corney's saying the Peter Pan movie is a bit of a flop. Watched it, and Corney's not a fan. I have seen it pop up on Disney Plus on yeah, since I actually have Disney Plus now. But yeah, I'm not rushing to watch it. I might end up watching it at some stage or another, but yeah. Cool. Oh, did you, Amy? Which ones have you gotten? I'm curious because I've got my list. I think that there's about 10 or 12 that I would like to get. And so I've got that list, but I haven't gotten any of them yet. I did have a look on what's me calls it the other day, eBay. But they only have the really old ones. So it's just like, I don't know what's going on in Australia. Have we got them yet in Australia? I thought we had. And then we probably have, because I did check Bricklink, and there was a couple of stores in Australia that had the Bricklink, had them on Bricklink. But they were like $9 each. And I was just like, no, that's a bit much. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I've got to do. I've got to try and find someone that wants to get a box, and then hopefully they'll be happy to sell most of them to me. Oh my God. Yeah, fair enough as well. If I'm sharing anybody else's stuff, I do my best to tag them in it. So quite often with my Care Bears, because I didn't design the Care Bears, I always try and tag the creator. To say, if you're keen to, get your own Care Bears, this is what you follow, like this is what you do. Oh, that particular IG account. Yeah. Like, I mean, they did have the like your name on there. But obviously that's not what you're called on social media. So, yeah. Understandable that it's annoying. Right. And just because I was so excited and talking about my bargains, we are building this version of the Cosy House as well, so the standard one. And I think, I don't know what I'm building at the moment. Is it a drone or something? A robot? I don't know. Accessories to go with the minifig. But I do definitely want to dollify this. So it will become a mini doll house. Amy saying that she enjoyed the Peter Pan movie. Okay, that's nice. We like to have differences of opinions because we all have different tastes, which is cool. But Amy is saying, I think Disney need to stop all the live action films, especially. Oh, they're going to do Moana? Oh, yeah, they are, because I keep seeing them mention that The Rock is going to be in the live action version. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I do think that it's kind of unnecessary, but I don't know. I guess it's worth their while. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing it, really, would they? So cool. And Plethора's here as well. Oh, Plethора's here as well. Hey, Plethora, how you going? It's nice to have you here. Cool. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. So Amy does have a few of the Disney figs. Oops. Oh, thanks, Baba. Enjoy your day at work. Just had to think then what time of the day it is. Baba might have already been and gone. But if you're still here, Baba, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. So Amy has got Oswald, Pinocchio, the Queen of Hearts, Robin Hood, Prince John. Definitely want Robin Hood and Prince John, and I definitely want Tiana and Dr. Facilier. I don't know about Pinocchio or the Queen of Hearts. They're on my maybe list, and Oswald's probably going to be a no from me. But, cool. Amy's like, give me the live-action Peter Pan film that came out in 2003. that's the preference. Dusty's even saying, hi, Bubba, bye, Bubba. Corney's boyfriend is taking you to the Little Mermaid. And I have heard that movie is a lot better. I've heard mixed stuff about that film. And I think the thing that's been interesting is that it does seem that there is definitely a core demographic that is quite keen to see the movie. I think I will probably end up watching The Little Mermaid sooner than I'll watch Peter Pan, depending on what happens with my Disney Plus account. I don't know how these things always work. Yeah. And I do think that the small sequences and shots and things like that I've seen of The Little Mermaid, I quite like the look of. So, I guess that not everyone's interested in that sort of side of things. But I don't know. I do quite like underwater sequences for whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm kind of afraid of the ocean. So by me watching underwater films, I don't know, it's a coping mechanism or something. But yeah. So I am keen to see that, which is cool. Okay, Triple D's here as well. Hey, Triple D, but driving, yes, just listen, no typing while you're driving, please. We want to make sure that everyone's arrives safely to their destinations. But it's always lovely having you here, Triple D. Lots of hellos and hellos. Oh, your sister's also collecting some of the Disney figs? Oh, that's good. Yeah. It's always nice when I think that there's a few of you collecting figs and stuff. Cool. Oh, if anyone's seen the 2003 adaptation, I don't know. I can't remember that far ago. Is it on Disney Plus? Do you know if it's on Disney Plus, Amy? Because I might try and watch it if it is. But I don't know whether or not it will be, because Disney might be like hammering the new one instead. So not sure. Not sure. Oh, oops. Oh, Plethora saying, oh, you want the Disney Tiana to get the new hairpiece for the Tiana mini doll? We'll see. Yeah, well, not we'll see. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. What I was saying we'll see too is the next sentence. I'm hoping Lego will start to do the new hard plastic hair pieces for the mini dolls. That's what I was saying. We'll see too. Have I done this right? Oh, no, I haven't. Oopsies. Gone rogue already, gang. I've gone rogue. Oh my God, Corner. Yes, I agree completely. Mirabelle's such a beautiful mini doll. They did her so well with her outfit. Absolutely amazing. Oh, Plethora is also saying, yes, Amy, I prefer the older live-action Peter Pan. Yeah, I'm going to have to see if I can track that one down. That might be quite a nice Sunday activity as well. Cool. Yeah, Mirabelle's absolutely amazing. I think Abuela is also a really nice looking mini doll when you get to her. And I do think that the Magical House is actually quite a lovely set. And relatively affordable, I also think, as well. Right. Cool. Plethora, going back to your comment about the hair stuff. Yeah, I did see on your Instagram that you've got the mini dolls with the CMF hair pieces, which I love. And I know that you and I were chatting a bit about the Ariel hairpiece as well. So I do have the Ariel CMF hairpiece, but I actually used that for Athena, for a mum, because I did do my repaints of all the mermaids. And so I did end up repainting Athena. Well, not repainting, I constructed Athena. out of existing parts, but I wanted to make her look a little bit different to the mini doll version of Ariel. And I thought, oh, let's use the traditional red hairpiece. And that can be their difference, but it's such a nice hairpiece. I think that is absolutely gorgeous. In the same way that I do prefer the Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy hairpieces on my Disney, not Disney, on my DC superhero girls mini dolls as well. Oh, it's on Netflix. Oh, okay. Thanks, Amy. Thank you. I don't have Netflix. I've only got YouTube and one streaming service, just Disney Plus. Yeah. I was trying to remember which order they came in, and I was just like, no, I think a Whaler comes later in the build. But yeah, I think that you'll really love her as well. She's a beautiful looking mini doll as well. They did, I even think that what's his name, Antonio, is really cute as a micro doll as well. Oh yes, of course, Corno, of course. The Insta and add it to your Disney park. Oh yes, they will have the Tiana hairpiece in the new Disney Treehouse set as well. Good point, Amy. Good point. Right, I am just putting my path together slowly while chatting. I know. I agree, plethora. Sorry, gang. I'm reading the comments and I'm replying to them, but I'm not letting everybody else know where I'm up to in the conversation. I've got to do better with that tonight. Yes, I agree. It would be nice for Lego to do an official Ariel's mum as a mini doll. I was a bit concerned that we weren't going to get Ariel as a mini doll, though, the Halle version of Ariel. So I did go through and have a look at some of the newer sets that are coming out, and we are getting the Little Mermaid, is it jewelry box or something? So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It should be good. Right, is that all my pathing done? I think so. Cute. So yeah, and then obviously we'll have the micro doll version in the storybook as well. So that'll be good. And I do have the clamshell on my wish list. But when I get that, I will probably swap that over to what's me calls it, mini dolls instead of the figs. But I have seen a few of the more like close-up photos and stuff of the figs, and they do look beautiful. The Little Mermaid fig in that clamshell is actually a really, really super pretty fig, I think. So yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to grab that set at some stage. Oh no, Corne. Oh, it stresses me out when the stickers are all like smooshed, and if they're stuck. And I think Pucky needs to go out again, so I'm going to have to go and do doggy toilet breaks. I'll be talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back in a minute. Yes, I know. Pucky's trained me well. Just a dog butler. It's ridiculous. He's also getting to the point now where if he wants to get on the sofa, then I actually have to stand up, move away from the sofa so that he can jump up and claim his spot, which is fine. But I can't actually just lie on the sofa and move out of his way in order for him to claim his spot. But I think he just likes to boss me around and make me move. Which I do. So it's my fault. Oh, plethora. Interesting. I I think someone else was saying that over on Joe's channel, or was it you over on Joe's channel that was saying that? That was a couple of weeks ago. I had assumed that the duos would have been sold separately. But yeah, they're all in the one pack. And admittedly, when I did first think about it, I was just like, no, I'm not that interested. But then I took a closer look at the set and I was just like, Lumiere and Cogsworth do look amazing. I am quite happy to have the little turtle. I can't remember the turtle's name right now. And Pua as well. So I was just like, okay, fine, we'll just get the whole kabang. So I went from, no, I don't need that set, to, yeah, I'm going to have it. I'm going to enjoy it. Oh, there's lots here as well. Hey, Sloth, how you going? I hope that you're well. We're very excited to have you here. I don't know why I need to do that every time that you're here, but it's a thing now. Lots of hellos. Oh my gosh, your dog Doug goes off and takes a nap in your bed, and then you have to end up searching the whole house for him. That's what happened to me the other day. I popped out for a few hours and I came back. And normally when I pull my car into the drive, into my garage rather, Pucky will either be standing at the back door so I can see him, or he'll come out and say hello to me. And sometimes he'll go up the driveway to have a bit of a sniff. And he was nowhere to be seen. And I was like, where are you, Pucky? Where are you? I was just like, what's happened? Is he okay? Where's he gone? I'm not hearing anything. I'm not seeing anything. No, what's happening? And I came inside and I was just like, oh, he's not even lying in the hallway, because sometimes he lies in the hallway, but you can see his little head, in the little hall gap. Wasn't there either. And then I had to walk all the way down to my bedroom. And just as I was down the hall, he came out of my bedroom and he was all smooshed. I was just like, were you in a deep slumber? He was so fast asleep he didn't even hear me come home. It was so cute. I was just like, oh, I'm sorry for waking you up. It was so adorable. And admittedly, I did end up leaving lo-fi beats on for him to enjoy, which I don't do all the time, but every now and again I do like leaving some lo-fi on, so that then if then people don't know if I'm necessarily home or not. So yeah, it was quite funny that I arrived home and my dog was fast asleep, not knowing anything was happening. Oh my gosh, I agree, Corne. I completely agree, Corne. I have built most of my rooms in my Madrigal custom, but I have sort of done some of the dining room interior, I think. I still have to put roofs on some of the spots, but yeah, it's getting there, but it's been a slow slog. It's not been quick. Oh, trats. It's not been quick. And I've not been, as you sort of, most of you guys are aware, I've not had that much time to build that much this year, which has been a bit, not the best. Not the best, but it's fine. It is what it is. So, we just have to do what we've got to do in order to earn the Lego coin. Thanks, Dusty. You're so lovely for reminding people to do that. Oh, which reminds me, I'd better like my own stream, hadn't I? Yeah, try and boost the algorithm. My non-existent algorithm. Oh, Sloth, that's so good to hear. I love that. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, one of my mates here has recently swapped their jobs as well. And it's just been so lovely to hear how they're settling into their new role too. And it's just like, yeah, I like it when my friends are happy. Yes, Dusty, I agree. I agree. Yeah, it is. It is a bit tricky. What's happening to my barnet? It's gone a bit squiffed. Gosh, it's all over the place. Okay. We'll just leave it at that and see how we go. Yeah, putting together the roof pieces. Oh, you don't enjoy it much? No, it is quite fiddly. Yeah, and then I get weird. To no one's surprise, I get weirdly obsessed with some aspects of the roof shingles as well. Is that right? Have I done that right? No, I've done that completely wrong. It's that way. Okay, now it's correct. Excellent. Is it? Let's just keep spinning it around until I get the right angle. Okay, yes. Now it's correct. Excellent. Cool. Oh, really? Slot, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh, you keep getting approached by customers from your old job asking you to come back. It sounds like the old store's struggling. Well, they should have been nicer to you when they had the chance. Unfortunately, sometimes it's hard lessons, or lessons that need to be learned the hard way, isn't it? One of these little ones. Oh, you can't work out what set I'm building? Sorry, Plethora. Sorry. I should have said it's the little Creator 3-in-1 Cozy House. It's actually not a mini doll house tonight, which is kind of weird. But I do think that this is like super, super cute and pretty. And obviously I will dollify it. It will end up with mini dolls. Oh, and that's the version that we're building as well, obviously. So just the standard version. I quite like this version as well, though. I think that's a really cool version. No need to apologize, Plethora. Yeah, just always ask if you're unsure. I'm happy to chat and let you guys know. I do usually try and remember to show it every now and again as people come into the chat. But obviously I didn't do that this time. Oh dear. Yeah, it is. It's a really cute set. It's in the title, yeah. But you know. Hang on. Am I doing this right? No, I'm not doing this right. Now I'm doing this right. I was No, I didn't tell you guys. Last week I ended up getting another like cozy game on my Switch. It's called No Way Home, which is like just like a pretty cruisy like cozy game. Since that's what I tend to enjoy in the world. Oh, hang on. But yeah, I was playing it right before I came on here, and I still feel like half my head is in cozy game mode. Right. Yeah, I know. Oh, you finished the roofs. Excellent. It is an interesting sink. It's a puddle with a tap. Yeah, I know. It's weird. I found that kind of weird. I think I got this one from Big W during the toy sale. So yeah, I don't know. But I have a funny feeling that I also then went on, because I got this one a few weeks ago, but then I think I went on Kmart and realised that Kmart had it cheaper normally compared to the price for Big W's toy sale. But I was just like, too late now, I've already ordered it. Just have to suck it up. So, yeah. But, you know, that happens every now and again, I guess. Cool. Hang on. Ruth was playing Spider-Man. No. no place like home. Did I say the right thing? Or am I just confusing everyone now? That's always a possibility. Yeah, no, it's a game called No Place Like the Home, and I think it's just basically like you return to Earth and you're trying to find your grandpa, blah blah blah, random storyline. But most of what's happening is just tidying up. It really doesn't sound that exciting, but it's fun. The world was destroyed by rubbish, so then you just have to tidy up. So just go around sorting out rubbish. Spider Ruth, Pucky is her spider floof. Yeah, where is he? He's just down here today. Oh, hello. Yeah, there he is. No, I might have said No Way Home. It's called No Place Like Home, I think. I think. But as you are aware of my creative, my skills in creating new titles for each and every Lego set I purchase, I could just be making up the name. So who's to say? I don't know. Right. There's some interesting things happening with this build. I don't know why necessarily it's super relevant to do it like this, but okay. Some of these details are not going to be seen. Cool. Oh, interesting. Cool. Thinking about watching the Jungle Book live action when you're done. Do it. Do it. Enjoy your weekend. Cornet, you deserve it. Cool. What's the weather like at the moment? Yeah, it's not too bad. We had a few wet and wild rainy days, which happens, you know. But and today wasn't too bad, but it is still getting chilly in the evening times. Obviously. When I say chilly, you guys will probably disagree with that. Oh, yes, it must be. Yeah, it's coming up to your summer, isn't it? That's going to be nice as well. Let's see. Hang on. I'll check how cold it is at the moment. Yeah, see, it's like 16 degrees at the moment, which is why I need a sweater on. So, yeah. It's really cold. Did I do that right? Oh, yeah, I did do that right. Oh, no, I didn't do that right. I was supposed to put sauce under my stuff under my sauce. Soup. It's 14 here, but that's warm for us. Yeah, no. I was just thinking, no matter what I say, you guys are going to be like, yeah, that's stupid. That's not cold. But it is. I'm chilly. Oh, dear. Yeah. So, but no, I will say today was actually quite a nice day. But I also know that it will be sort of like getting cooler quickly. So I was just like going, I have to prepare for the weather as I'm finishing the stream, not as I'm starting the stream. That's my excuse anyway. Right. Oh, Pucky's up again. Oh my gosh. He really needs to like regroup and realize he can actually go out his dog door. Every now and again he will. Like when he needs to confirm things with the postman, he will because he's not thinking about it. But other moments just end up being like a little doggy butler. Which, you know, there's worse things in the world to do than to be a dog butler. But I do know that you can use your dog door. I do. You can. Yeah, I know, Corno. That's the ridiculous thing. I know, logically it doesn't make any sense, but I think that it's cold at 16 degrees. I realise this. But my body just tells me that it's cold. So I'm like, I've got to go and put jumpers on. But I will also say that I wouldn't ever invite people over, like international guests, to come to Australia in the middle of summer, because I'd be like, no, you'll all melt and die. Nobody wants that. Even like when my sister and niece come over from the UK, I'm pretty sure that they've always come at like in April, because Mum's like, it's not too hot then. Don't want our relatives to melt. So yeah. And I definitely think that the human body does like acclimatize to wherever you are. Because after I was like my first winter in the UK, I was not impressed. It was cold and it was horrible and I was miserable. And then my last winter, which I think I'd been there for 3 or 4 years, my last winter in the UK actually snowed, because it usually doesn't snow in London. And I was just like, you know, jeans and a jumper and a jacket, wandering around. So yeah, it is different. And then of course after that winter I came back to Australia for the Australian winter when it was like 16 degrees and I was like jeans and a t-shirt. Everyone I knew kept on saying, aren't you cold? Aren't you cold? Aren't you cold? It's just like, no, this is fine. So yeah, it does happen. Right, we've got trousers, we've got torso. Cool. It's 11 p.m. here. Dusty's saying it's almost too jumper weather. Yeah. Almost. Oh, you talked about getting a dog door. Yep. Yep. But you'd need the electronic one with collar monitor tags, or you'd have possums and coyotes using it. Yeah. I know. I think I'm in like the suburbs here, and I literally just have like my courtyard and my garage for my car. What else would be in a garage? But yeah, I've got my garage, and so that's like the only spot that he can really be. So it's pretty secluded. It's pretty safe. People can probably get into my courtyard if they really wanted to, but they'd have to climb up onto the roof and then jump into the courtyard. And while Pucky is a little chunky potato or a floof, I don't think that a human would fit through his dog door. So I think I'm okay. But yeah, even where Mum and John are on the farm, is that they don't have dog doors for wildlife reasons. So yeah, 11 degrees, yeah, fair enough. Oh, wildcats, muskrats, and raccoons. Oh my gosh, I know. No, you don't want them coming in unannounced. Making friends. I can imagine that would probably be fairly terrifying. Right, and we've got a little doodaddle thing. Yeah, it's so... I know that this probably sounds kind of weird as well, but it's so bizarre talking to people with like seriously different wildlife. It's definitely one of those things where you just have to go, oh yeah, wow, raccoons are an issue. And a coyote. We don't have to worry about that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, plethora. Yes. Yeah, we were chatting about the dream stuff on Instagram as well. I do really like that little elf village one that you posted. That was like the little goblin village. I think that's really cute. I do quite like the nightmare horse thing as well, like the black and magenta horse. I think that looks kind of cool. And then, yeah, there's a few that I sort of quite like. But like I said to you, I'm trying not to pay too much attention because I know what's going to happen. It's a slippery slope, and I'm going to want to get all of them. So yeah. But yeah, I definitely like the look of the, and there's another one that's a little bit elf looking as well. Is it a stable or something like that? And it's like green and very elvish. Yeah, I like that one as well. Are there dragons as well? I think that there's a couple of dragons as well, or one, or I don't know. One or two dragons, or am I getting that muddled up with the horse? I think next week what we'll try and do is we'll try and do like our little roundup of sets and things like that, so we can have our little community chat about what's coming out. So I'll put together all the pictures for the Friends sets. I might put together like a little bit of a thing to do with the Enchanted Treehouse Disney Princess one, just so that we can do a deep dive and have a good chin wag about that. A few of the other Disney sets that are coming out, I'll put them together. And if we want to do dreams as well, I can put together some images around that too. So we can do that as well. And then what I'll do is I'll just send out a few like invites on Instagram just to confirm if we've got panelists. So also let me know if there's anyone currently in the chat that hasn't been invited as a panelist before, and I'll definitely invite you on. So, and send you through the link. Yeah, it's the same up on the farm. They've always got like little other critters mooching about the place. Less critters in suburbia. Oh, do it, Amy. I really like the Ravenclaw banner, but I think that might be because I'm a Ravenclaw, so I'm a bit partial to it. That's exact. Well, yeah, it is for Pucky's like freedom. This is a very independent fellow. And he can be and Spot's here. Hey Spot, how you going? And he can be exhausting having to get up and down and let him in and out all the time, because it's nice for little animals to have their own freedom and do their thing. Free will. Don't know. Is that what we're supposed to do? So yeah, but yeah, Pucky absolutely loves going out side on the courtyard and just catching some rays, sorting out his vitamin D levels, all of that. And then I don't think, well, Pucky can't jump up on my bed anymore, but I have been looking into getting dog steps to make it a bit easier for him. And I probably will end up getting some for the lounge so that he can just get up and down easier on and off the sofa, because I don't want him jumping if he doesn't have to, because he is older now. But I don't know where I would put them in my bedroom. There's no easy place to put dog steps in my bedroom where he has like a wall on one side. Do you know what I mean? Because I can put them in a spot, but then it's not that easy to go up and down on that spot with steps, I don't think. It doesn't feel safe enough. So I'm not sure. I completely agree, Sloth. But again, I think that the Lego community as a whole, we just have to get used to like the fact that there are going to be themes that are just supposed to be around for a short time and not a long time. Like they're here for a good time. Whoop, whoop. Hidden side, yeah, 3-4 waves. That's it. We're done. And I don't think that there's that many themes that Lego actually releases with the concept of like longevity. Or maybe that's just my bold assumption. Not understanding anything to do with business. That's my personal thoughts and opinions. Right. Cool. Oh, watching while you work. Oh, good one, Spot. I love that. I love that. I did manage to catch up on a couple of live streams this week when I was working from home. There was, oh my gosh, there was so much data entry that I needed to do on Tuesday. I was just like, I need something to distract me. Oh, plethora, I know. It's the hardest thing. It's so difficult because I just get so super excited and I want to check out the new stuff and I want to be, in with all the cool kids that get all the stuff really quickly. I'm just like, yeah, I'm not one of them. I just have to wait patiently for my turn. But I do think that I will have to maybe try and be more selective with the dreams theme and not feel like I need to get all of it, but just try my best to pick out the sets that I love the most. But that's going to be resisting my natural urge to complete a collection. So we'll see. We'll see how I go with that. Oh, how exciting, Corne. In Tenerife for an anniversary. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Pink Wheels, yes. It will be Saturday. It will be this time next week. So if you're around next week, that would be amazing. Oh, Brixton, yes, please, Patrick. That would be amazing for you to be able to come on. Cool. Cool. Yay. Okay, so Pink Wheels, Brixton. I'll send you guys like a little bit of an overview and a bit of an invite around everything. To come on as a guest. So rather than chatting in the chat here, you'll show up on the screen next to me. Usually over this side. And then the pictures will go here and then we'll verbally chit chat to each other about the set. So while the chat in the chat types about what we're doing. Panelists, yes. Panelists on camera. Cool. A dog ramp for Pucky like in Nova's bedroom. Yeah, exactly. But with my bed, it's got a bed head and a bed end to it. So we'd only be able to go up the dog steps on the sides. And so that's the trick. Build some set of Lego custom size. The dog steps that I've been looking at are like hard foam, and then they're kind of like a half ramp, half step. So they're kind of like that. So not like a 90-degree step and not like a ramp. They're like squishy and they're like boop, boop, boop. Because I think that might be easier for him to have like the little plateaus to be able to go boop, 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 up. Nate's here as well. Hey, Nate. How are you? It's nice to have you here. Yeah, Monkey Kid is doing interesting things. But is that because Monkey Kid was really targeted to like the Asian market? Was that the big China set for Lego? So they're like going, yeah, we've got to like keep this going for longer or something. I don't know. I'm just guessing with all of that based on what other people have told me. Oh, yes, Robin, I saw those pics on Instagram. They looked amazing. And it's been quite funny because this morning, I think when I put on YouTube to watch while I was having my morning cuppa, I got a Dreams ad, which was hilarious as I was checking my Instagram. Robin popped up on my Instagram feed and I was like, oh my gosh, Dreams on all the social media. So Yeah, it does look like a really nice theme. But Robin, do you think that they pushed Hidden Side as much or not as much? Or do you think that Lego is doing more with marketing now compared to when Hidden Side came out? Or do you think that Hidden Side was supposed to rely on the app thing that it had? And so Lego was just like, yeah, we don't have to do much with Hidden Side because it will just be all Appalicious. Yeah. I think quite often I just assume that most new themes won't be around forever. But that's just me not wanting to get my hopes up. Cool. Yeah. I do. So far, so good. And I think by and large, most themes usually get better over time. So that's where I'm just like going, Dreams seems to be starting really super strong. So it's nice. Oh my gosh, this is so confusing. What am I doing? Okay, hang on. I've got to just rearrange this slightly before I get super disorientated. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. Cool. Lots of hellos. Yeah, there are still some nice monkey kid sets around as well, Sloth. There's probably about, I think there was 2 in this wave from January that's just gone that I would have liked. But I think I'm just going to have to be like, no. I don't have the funds. If I was earning twice as much money for half the amount of work, then yes, I would get them. But since that's not my reality, then I'll have to skip them. Oh, Patrick's saying that he thinks that they did kind of push Nexo Knights and Hidden Side as well. Cool. Oh, interesting. Oh, Robin is saying Lego have thrown a ton of money at Dreams, a lot more than they did with Hidden Side. Oh, cool. No, Dusty, you build away, build away. Oh, yes. Oh, excellent. Plethora, you want to be on the panel as well? No. Come on. Like, honestly, Plethora, it's just like this. It's exactly like this. But instead, you'll have like a little picture over here with either your face or your hands or whatever. If you don't want to actually be on camera, then you can just be hands. Whenever Taz came on, he was usually hands. Cool. Yep, exactly the same. I use StreamYard like everyone else. So what I usually will do is I'll send out the link on Saturday when I actually create the stream. So I'll just send that via Instagram to you guys. And then whenever you wake up and you've got like your cuppa and all of that jazz, sandwich, your drink, then you can just join the stream. It's usually nice if I know that I've got a couple of people there with me when I first join. If I've got panelists on, otherwise I'm just there going, are my panelists ever going to arrive, or have I advertised the streamers with special guests? It's just me and Pucky. Yeah, so it should be the same, Patrick, exactly the same. Cool. Oh, Nexo Nights is a Sloth favourite. I love that. Robin saying to Patrick, I'm only going on what I experienced at the launch. Lego were going all out. Yeah, it is really fun. It's really easy and fun, and it's pretty cozy and chilled out, you know. And generally speaking as well, Plethora, it will just be like the usual peeps in the chat as well, which you kind of already know everyone. So I found, for me, the first few times that I was doing a live stream, it was nice to be a guest rather than a host. And then once you sort of get used to it, you're like going, oh my gosh, streaming's so easy and it's fun and it's just chill and everything. So if you want, Plethora, what I'll do is I'll send you the link, and then if you don't feel like it, you don't feel like it, and there's no pressure. Never any pressure. And I won't ever be like, you know, I don't know, moody or anything if you don't join. Hacksaw to the bed ends. I know. Don't worry. There's definitely been moments where I'm just like going, I really should get a bed that doesn't have a bed end on it and is lower so that Pucky can get onto the bed. And I'm just like, am I really thinking about spending hundreds of dollars on getting a new bed frame so that Pucky can enjoy himself cozy in my bed? And I will say that the vast majority of times that he has been on my bed, he usually just kicks me all night, snores, and takes up all the room. So, yeah. Just take the legs off the bed in that case. Just put the mattress on the floor, Dusty. Exactly. Bed frames are so overrated. They're just for like serious, boring adults and such. Oh, interesting, Pink Wheels. I didn't realize that Ninjago was only supposed to have 3 seasons/waves. I don't know that much about Ninjago, so, I just base all my assumptions on mini doll themes and my uneducated, unresearched opinions. Oh, dear. Kevin Hinkle, who was the US community manager at the time, made that comment at Brick Fair and Lego got flamed. Oh, interesting. Now Ninjago is evergreen. I know, it's been going for 10 plus years, hasn't it? It's been around. Oh, interesting. The PR people were keen to distance themselves from Hidden Side and video when pushed. They were like, what? We don't know anything about that. What are you talking about? That never happened. It was all in your imaginations. Oh dear. The new theme doesn't have any VR app stuff to hold it back, and Lego have already invested heavily in the cartoon series. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the ad. Oh my gosh, that was very spectacular as well, I will say. Oh, Andrew's here. Hey, Andrew. I think I'm a bit behind in the chat, so I'm sorry if I am taking my time. Oh, yeah, Pink Wheels is saying to Plethora, or you can come on as a Muppet like Doc. Yay! Oh, Cornet's done with the Casita Madrigal. What a beautiful set. Stunning details and mini dolls. I love it. Yeah, it is. It's so gorgeous. It is. Especially like when you think about the price for what you get as well. I think that it is like, and even with the Disney tax, I think it's worth it because it is so beautiful. And like you said earlier, Cornet, the mini dolls are absolutely amazing. Cool. Yeah, there's going to be a Dreams cartoon, Sloth. Yeah. That's what was advertised to me this morning when I was watching my when I was making my cuppa and putting YouTube on. So and it was quite funny because I think that there was Ninjago characters, and one of the Ninjago dudes like fell asleep and then there was a dream sequence with all the dream sets in it, and then he woke up and the other Ninjago peeps were like, what's happening? And he's like, I just had a really weird dreams. Richie's here. Hey, Rich, how you going? It's nice to have you here. No, I don't think that there is an app for dreams, but there was an app for Hidden Side. Oh, the cartoon will be out May 15th. Oh, cool. Oh, you can't stream on the phone, it overheats. Oh my gosh, Drat Sloth. I was hoping to have you on because you've always got good opinions. No, that's okay. There's lots of other people in the chat with different quirky brains and all of those sorts of things as well. So, and again, Plethora, everyone is always welcome. Take it easy. Again, if you have to jump out, just interrupt the chat and say, gotta go. That's all fine as well. Oh, for the streaming thing? No, you don't need an app for the streaming thing. Do you? No, it's through the web, through a website. Cool. Yeah, Sloth's autistic as well. There's a few other people that have all their have different ways of thinking and all of that type of stuff. Again, Plethora, let me know if there's any things that make it easier for you, and I'll try and keep them in mind when you're on as a guest, if you want to. But again, don't feel pressured. But I know that you're sort of like a fan of friends, like friend sets and the mini doll sets and those sorts of things as well, which is pretty much most of what we'll be looking at. Cool. Oh, eventually you'll get caught up on your expenses and then get a laptop or tablet or something. Excellent, Sloth. So hopefully we can have you on potentially next time. We do something like this. Oh, excellent. Robin's saying it starts streaming from Monday on YouTube. Oh, really? That's soon? Is that May? I don't know what's happening anymore. Oh, you saw the first 2 episodes on Thursdays. It was very, very good. Oh, excellent. That's good. Oh no, you're getting a bigger bed soon too. So you'll have to store the Disney castle. But you'll have it, and it will be in storage. So it's fine. Eventually, when you end up with your own place, then it can come out of storage again. The streaming service that I use is called StreamYard. I say with no confidence whatsoever. It is called StreamYard, but I just go onto StreamYard via Google, and that's how I use it on my laptop. It will just be a matter of getting you the link if you want to be a panelist, Amy. But like we talked about before, you're welcome as a panelist. Still going to send you my email. Still got my note here. I don't often for in that way as well, Patrick. Just let me know if there's anything that I've got to keep in mind as well. My brother's on the spectrum too, so it's very understanding. You know that we've got a very cozy chat. We're very chilled out here. People can speak their minds. We can share opinions. It's, respectful differences. We don't have to like all the same stuff. Usually what we'll try and do is pull up a set, and then each panelist gets to give their opinion. We have a bit of a chit chat. We read out the comments in the chat and then move on. Cool. Oh, Andrew's saying the fact that Lego posted a video about dreams on YouTube a few seconds ago. We've just been talking about that. And Mama Lego's here as well. Hi, Mama Lego. How are you going? Oh, fantastic. Oh, well, that's going to be really cool. Plethora, Patrick, and Pink Wheels. I'll send you guys links. Corne, I know that you won't make it, but I'll probably send a link through our usual Instagram just in case Mama Bricks or Sleeps wants to join as well. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see who pops in. And Amy, let me know if you are interested, and then I'll do my best to remember to contact you so that then we can email each other, because I can email the link to you as well if you want to join. Cool. Chilling is the best thing. This is the line in this together. It's perfect for the chat. Exactly. We're very chilled chat. So, yeah. But it's just, I always just think that it's nice to have that time in like our little live streams to be able to go through and deep dive into each of the sets and have, conversations around which ones we're looking forward to and which ones, where we're up to and, what we're excited about, because I think quite often it's different. And I might see if Elle's available as well, because she's usually really good with parts, and that's not something that I'm great at. She's so amazing at spotting all the new parts. So, but I know that I think that she quite often works on Saturdays, but we'll see. We'll see if she's around. Cool. Yeah, I know that Mama Bricks quite often is working on a Saturday, but yeah, I just try and remember to invite people. Plus all the green room snacks. Yeah, there'll be a plate of sausage rolls in the green room for anyone who's behind the scenes. But of course, anyone else that would like to come on as a panelist next week to talk about the new sets, let me know. And then I'll send you guys the links as well. We probably won't be able to have massive panel, otherwise it will take us 6 hours to get through everything. But it's nice to have a group. It's nice to have a group of people. Cool. Oh, you am? Oh, you are? And you found it. Okay, cool, Amy. I will get organised then. Excellent. Oh, that'll be really nice, Amy. I'm looking forward to that. Yay. I think plus all the I usually use StreamYard through Google, even though I've got a Mac. I don't know why, but StreamYard is usually really weird on Safari. I'll probably prepare a document with parts to highlight. That's okay. So what I usually do is, because I've only got a laptop and not a computer, I usually prepare each of the themes as a PowerPoint presentation. And then I upload that on the back end of StreamYard so that then I can pull that up as like a document rather than actually having to go through and look at the Lego website. It does make it trickier to go backwards and forwards between different sets and different themes. So we kind of just have to go in a chronological, like in a linear order. Sometimes we do go backwards and forwards a bit, but then I'm also very aware that that can end up with a bit of a flashing screen, which is probably not great as a viewer. And usually what I also do for the newbies as well is that I usually go from like the cheaper sets to the more expensive sets. But of course, that's just usually also my best guesswork because I don't always know the prices. Oh, attach an account to it? That should just be like an email account, I think. I'm pretty sure. Or you can attach your YouTube account to it. Now I have to try and figure out what the StreamYard instructions are. And again, it's entirely up to you guys as to whether or not you want to have faces on camera or if you want to have hands on camera. I know that if you put an avatar into StreamYard, then a lot of the time people can just have a black screen with their avatar and their voice. And then usually like their little avatar will be like when they're talking. Personally, I prefer to have a camera on, even if it is just like hands or face or whatever. But that's fine because we'll have pictures. Oh, for the specific stream, I'll send a link to the specific stream when I set it up. So I'll send an invite and then you click on the invite and it should open into the back end of StreamYard then, Amy. Again, for plethora, if this is your first time streaming, just let me know because we can then do a practice run if you want. Same with Amy as well, if you want to do a practice run. Yes. Yeah. I wish you could send a screenshot. Yes. Exactly. YouTube account. It's if you want though, Aim. Do you need to have any of that set up to be a guest? Because it's been such a long time since I've just come on as a guest. I don't know if you need to set up an account to be a guest, do you? Chat might have to help me out. I'm not sure, Amy. If you can set it up with your YouTube account, that probably makes the most amount of sense. Oh, no account. Patrick's saying you don't need an account. Yeah, there we go. No account. So, Amy, if you want, what I'll do is tomorrow, no account to be a guest. Okay, cool. Thank you, Patrick. That's amazing. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Hang on. I'll write myself a note. Just give me one moment. Right. We've got pink wheels. We've got plethora. We've got Patrick. We've got Amy. Was that everyone that wanted to join in? Have I missed anyone? I think that's everyone. No. No. There we go. No. No. Patrick's saying you don't need to create an account to be a guest. You only need to create an account if you want to be the host or if you want to stream yourself. So Patrick's saying all you need to do is just click on the link, which will take you into StreamYard, and then you just click through on the buttons. Just follow the setup. Okay, it does depend. Pat Dusty's saying, I think it depends on how you have your StreamYard set up. Your Dusty's guests have to sign in with their YouTube account, he believes, but it's been ages since I've used it. Yeah, being a guest on some people's channels, I've had to sign in with my YouTube account as well. But I know on other people's streams, you just sort of jump in. I don't think that I've changed any of my setup, but it depends on whether or not it was like done automatically or not on StreamYard's end, and whether or not I have to change that or not. Yeah, there we go. So Amy and Plethora, no need to set anything up, just follow the link. What I will do tomorrow is, I will send you a message on Instagram. And give you like a few instructions and things like that, just so that you know what's happening. And again, if you want to have a practice run, just reach out to me, and then we can do like a little backstage practice run if you want to have a practice. Because sometimes that's just nice, so that you sort of know what's going on and you don't get too stressed. So yeah, just let me know. Let me know. But it will be lovely to have you guys on, and then you'll also get to see like that it's sort of like relatively simple. So then if you ever want to come on as a guest again in the future, it'll be great. Yep. Yeah, sorry, I've just been really like all over the place with the instructions tonight. I've just been like a lot of multitasking going on. So thank you very much to everyone in the chat that helped me try and explain that the best we could. Yeah. But cool, that'll be really nice. Excellent. Oh, I'm looking forward to next week then. That'll be cool. Right. So Pucky's still down here. I can hear him. Oh, he's actually just down here. I can hear him with his little pug purrs. And like I said, we'll do friends. I'll put together the information for all the new friend sets that we've got images for. We'll do Disney, so that will include some of the princess stuff as well as some of like the 100-year things as well. And then we'll also do dreams as well, because I think that seems to be one that we want to talk about and have a bit of a closer look at, so that then I can justify and convince myself that I need to buy it. Oh, you wanted to be emailed as well. Okay, cool. I'll send me your email on IG, on Instagram. And then I can email you guys, and then Pink Wheels and Patrick, I'll Instagram you two, if that's okay. But just let me know if you prefer email or Instagram. It's fine, either way. Right. Cool. Oh, exciting. And then, yeah, and again, anyone else in the chat that would like to jump in, just let me know as well, and I can always send you guys the links. Right. Now, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah, I just needed to get my pen out. Plethora, I'll just change you from IG to email. And pink wheels. And then, oh, cool. I think that's everyone. Awesome. Right. Hopefully I won't forget anything between now and next week. Cool. Fun. Alrighty. Right, we've almost finished bag number 2, which is nice. So I'll just finish off the last little bits of these little furniture pieces, and then we can have a bit more of a look at where we're up to with the set. Where does this go? Here. Cool. Oh yeah, Spot. That's okay. There'll be other ones in the future to join. I know that I do say all the time that I would like to organise to have more guests on. And then it just gets to like Saturday and I'm just like, oh, I haven't organised anything. You know. But you guys understand, so it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it should be fun, Plethora. It should be fun. Don't overthink it. It's all just easy, chilled out and everything. As you all know, I can talk to you all all night with no worries. So I do usually say that if you're new to streaming, it's quite nice to then just sort of sit there and be like bamboozled for the first few minutes. And then it's just like, okay, yeah, now I've relaxed. Now I know what's happening. So yeah. And obviously it's always fun to talk about the mini doll themes and stuff like that with people who enjoy mini doll themes and things too. Oh. Oops. Keep writing notes. Cool. And then it was quite nice on Friday when I was working from home. I did get to watch Hoosia's stream, which is usually Thursday nights US time. And they were talking about the 72-hour live stream, which will be happening towards the end of July this year. So I have booked in for my usual time slot to be part of the 72-hour live stream then, which is fun. So, that little sofa lounge chair goes there. Oh, drats, I didn't put the arms on. Whoopsies. Cool. Oh, do you want to join then, Sloth, or will your phone not survive? Let me know if you want to join. Okay. What I can do, Sloth, is I'll send you the link and then you can just decide for yourself. Or you can always join for a bit until your phone's about to overheat and then you can just jump out. Cool. Excellent. Cool. Oh, what I do is so much harder? No. Conversation helps with what to say. Yeah, I do know that a lot of people prefer streaming with guests. Like they have to have like a friend to chat to and all of those sorts of things. Talking on your own, you struggle with more, yeah. But it just depends on what you get used to. So, like I think I've said this quite a few times before, but like there isn't really that many people in my face-to-face life that want to listen to me talk about Lego for 3 to 5 hours. And I feel like that if I can talk about Lego during my live streams once a week, then it gets it all out of my system. And then every now and again, I do have to send everyone messages on Instagram if something happens midweek, and I've got to wait until Saturday before I can talk about it. But yeah, generally, I'm just saying, you guys just have to listen to me for as long as you want. Obviously, no one's forcing you to have me on the telly or whatever. Have me on as a live stream. But yeah. And sometimes I will say that hosting, I actually find it's challenging for me to do be a host, monitor the chat, and build when there's other panelists, because that's one thing too many. But I do like hosting, monitoring the chat, and then talking about stuff on screen. So I do enjoy those streams. Jenny G's here. Yay! We've literally just finished bag number 2, so we're about to start on bag number 3. So I think that we're about halfway. So yeah, this is where we're up to. So I think that's, I don't know which way this is. I think that's probably the backyard. Does the backyard have the veranda? Is that how we're going? Yes, I'd say that's the backyard. That's the front. On the instructions, it's set up like that, which I think looks really cute. So yeah, and then the interior is really sweet too. So we've got like our little kitchen, little kitchenette. We've got our cute little sofa with like the little fireplace, and then this like little side table, which I think is also really cute. Really simple, but cute. Love it. And no stickers, which I didn't even realise that it's no stickers. But the little pictures that we've got, oh, hang on. The little pictures that we've got are printed tiles. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? Where is it? It's here. It's the other picture. So I'm pretty sure that's the printed tile that we got in the Friends Central Perk set of the Golden Gate Bridge. Is that the one in San Francisco? And then this one's of like a little boat, like, well, not a little boat, like a ship. Sails the 7 seas. How else to explain? A ship with large white sails. That may or may not be a pirate ship, but it doesn't have a pirate flag, but, you know, it has that vibe to it. Oh, dear. Oh, Creator used to be no stickers. Oh, I never realised that, Patrick. So you don't build Creator very often. Yeah, it is. It's really cute. I'm enjoying it so far. Obviously, I will have to make sure that it's mini doll friendly, but so far so good, I think. They might not be able to sit at the table very easily, but you know. Working on drawing Emily as a human. Emily from Elves. Realised her hairpiece wasn't accurate in her human form at all. Cool. Joe's here as well. Hey, Joe. How you going? It's nice to have you here. Well, come on in. We're just building the little Creator Cosy House. Oh. Ah. That was a 1x1 stud as well, so it's probably got a counterpart extra, but we don't throw out Lego pieces if we don't have to. Cool. Oh, yep, from Elves. Oh, cool. Yeah, the Elves had some beautiful artwork, Andrew, so I'm sure you're going to do it justice. Make sure that you post the pictures or send me secret squirrel copies. I'm curious. Cool. Right. Okay, looking good. Okie dokie. Right, it looks like we've got lots of one-by-one stuff to put together. Oh my gosh. Oh, we've got a little safari picture as well. That's going to probably be in an upstairs room. Okay, finally found the bit that I want. Oh my gosh, adulting, don't even. Don't say the A word, Joe. We're meant to be in denial. No, it's fine. It's got to be done. I understand. Yeah, there was some adulting that I had to do on Thursday, which wasn't as much fun as what I had hoped. Oh, lots of hellos, which is always nice. Because you guys are a lovely bunch of people. Cool. Right. Fabsies. Oh. Oh, I don't know what I was doing here, but it definitely wasn't building Lego. I've also just realised that I've got some of my dinner on my Care Bear hoodie. Don't zoom in. Don't look. Shouldn't have pointed it out. My worst enemy. Yeah, I ended up ordering a curry tonight, so that was really nice. I just had such a craving for like a really nice korma, so that's what I did. It also means that I'll probably get to have leftovers tomorrow. Yes. Oh, Hoosia's here as well. Hi, Hoosier. How you going? It's nice to have you here. Oh, Dusty's... Were you doing research, Dusty? Were you fact-checking? Dusty said that the race plane in 2019 came out with stickers as well, but he doesn't know if that was the first time. So Noodle Shop and Race Plane. So like, what's that? Once every 4 years, Creator has a sticker set. Yeah. Is that it? Are we done with that? Oh, that's it. Is this supposed to be like a cat or something? Am I just really confused by brick-built accessories? Oh, your phone just overheated and shut down. Oh my gosh. Dusty was researching in the background, fact-checking. Excellent. Well, as we all know, I do tend to need a bit of fact-checking. Because you don't come on here for accuracy. Come on here for thoughts and opinions and cozy vibes only. A lot of the time I can't even remember the official set name. Oh, you love sorting minifigures? My gosh, Hoosier. No, don't. I've still got such a huge amount of parts over there that need to be sorted. I've still got an additional tray of parts that's on my dining room table as we speak that still need to be sorted. And then I've got a tray of mini dolls that then also need to be like sorted and stored and everything as well. And I'm just like going, I'm not doing any of my sorting. I was quite good today though, because I did end up deconstructing 3 of my avatar sets to put into storage. Are they fully put into storage? No. Are they in a Ziploc bag on top of their storage containers? Maybe. So, yeah. But it's fine. It's fine. So, hang on. Luckily, Joanna from Webisoda's 2D and 3D and Emily's from Lego Styled Episodes. Oh, the hairdos are more accurate. Yeah. Cool. Oh, which is my next must-buy set? Okay, we'll jump into that. We've got to say hello to Miss Amby. Hey, Miss Amby. How you going? It's lovely to have you here. I hope that you're well. And you're not late. Miss Amby, you get to be the wizard for the stream.
A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Miss Amby's a wizard. Really, Patrick's saying that was just, really doesn't know for sure, but that was one of the ones that was a memorable sticker set. Not a fan of the introductions of stickers, that's for sure. No, I think like, where are you going? Are you just coming around here? Oh, he's just standing behind my chair. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, I know. I didn't realise that it's got korma. It's only a little bit of korma sauce. It's not too bad. I think this one's due for it to be washed as well this week. I always wanted a hat and a beard, don't we all? Right, my next must-buy set. Probably one of the sets that I am super duper looking forward to is the Enchanted Treehouse Disney Princess Mega Pack. And when I first saw the price, I was just like, yeah, that's fair. Like, $100, $120. Yeah, that wasn't in Australian prices. In Australia, it's $250. So I'm like, it's twice as much as what I thought. And I even remember when that set came out, Corné was like, it's too expensive. And I was like, no, it's fine. Don't be silly. And now I'm just like, no, Corné was right. As always, Corné was right. So while I am looking forward to that one, I'm not looking forward to that one's price tag. Obviously, the clamshell is already out, but I will look forward to building that one when I get hold of it. And then what else is on the list? What are some of the new Friends ones? The community centre and the kitchen. And I'm pretty sure that Patrick sent me a picture because the community kitchen and then the community centre can actually be stacked on top of the kitchen, or they go side by side or something. So I'm looking forward to that one. I think everyone's looking forward to the botanical garden set from Friends as well. That looks absolutely beautiful. So Patrick's saying beards are overrated. Yeah, because you can have one, I'm assuming. Oh, the Disney villain set as well, Miss Amby. Yes. Yes, that's great. Oh, take care, Andrew. Thank you so much for stopping by, my friend. Take care, take care. Yeah, the Disney villain set looks lovely as well, doesn't it? Oh, he slides down behind my chair and he's just right here and he's so cute. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah, as well. Yeah, so I think I'm still quite excited about the Enchanted Treehouse and the Community Centre Botanical Gardens, I think, the standouts as well. And then it's sort of quite nice as well to see a few of the Dreams set that do have elves vibes. Basically anything that remotely has an elves type vibe to it, I'm always up for. So, yeah, it's good. It's good. So, yeah, so we'll see. I would still quite like to get the A-frame house, but I don't know if I can do the A-frame house and the clamshell. So the A-frame might have to be a miss, which I'm a bit annoyed at because that does have otters in it. But then I also noticed that one of the marine rescue sets in Friends has otters as well, but the A-frame house has little otters on their paws walking on land, whereas the marine rescue Friends sets has little otters lying on their back in the ocean or in the water. Oh, fab. Oh, interesting. No, well, I didn't know that. Can aliens be on the autism spectrum? I guess so. I guess anyone can get diagnosed if they meet the criteria. That's how it works. Cool. How have you been though, Glenn? It's nice to see you. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to having like little floating otters instead of scampering otters. So yeah. But that's, that's just me. Living my dream. Okay, now we need bricks. Cool. And Lilo and Stitch is such a cool movie. There's actually quite a few memes from that movie that I use all the time at work. Probably too much at work. So, but, if it works, it works. Gotta love a good work meme. So, yeah. But, oh my gosh, this week it was so busy. With some of the timesheet data entry that I've got to do, all the executives have decided that they want it done in half the time. So now my poor managers on that project, so my manager and then the big manager, the first manager and the big manager have asked the people that are doing the data entry to try and dedicate at least one day a week to data entry, which was Tuesday. Oh my gosh, I did do a lot of data entry on Tuesday, but oh my gosh, it was a lot. It was really difficult to stay focused for that long to make sure that I wasn't making any mistakes. And every now and again, I did have to jump around quite a bit, which is why I was needing Lilo and Stitch memes as a distraction. Cool. Right. Cool. Oh, 2 friend sets have the otters. Oh, one of the cheaper ones has as well. Yeah, I thought so, but I haven't done my deep dive. Next week we'll know for sure, Patrick. Next week I'll know for sure. You already do. But yeah, I remember seeing them and I was just like, oh my gosh, because I could see like they have their little tummies printed on when they're floating. They're so cute. And I know that the little scampering otters came in another, I think in one of the city sets as well. So the A-frame house isn't like super necessary. But I do have this weird dream that one day, in a parallel universe, all of a sudden my house will have a basement so that then I can build my ideal Lego city. And I just think that A-frame house would look so nice next to Mia's house and Autumn's house. Like I just have this little like image of like a beautiful like little rural residential area. And I'm just like going, oh my gosh, all 3 of those houses would look so cute next to each other. And then, to have the Sunshine Ranch barn and a few of the stable sets and stuff like that. It would just be absolutely amazing. I'd love that. Yes, Joe. Yes. Track them down. They're very cute. Obviously, they're very friendsified. But, who needs reality? When you can have little cartoonish type animals that look cute and adorable. The real world's overrated anyway. Stitch is actually Jill's favourite character, and I bought her the Stitch figure from the new Disney minifig series. Oh my gosh, that's so cute, Amy. I love that. Yeah. When I don't think that I had seen. I've only watched Lilo and Stitch recently. I think I saw it for the first time late last year or early this year. I can't remember which, but I've only it's not even been 12 months since I've watched it for the first time. And I mostly watched it because Thomas told me to. Tech. So I was just like, okay, I'll do it. I've got Disney Plus now, I'll watch it. And I did completely enjoy it. It was absolutely fantastic. So that was really cool. Hey, Cato. Not saying the first word. Hey, Cato. So yeah, so I did watch it, and I did really enjoy it. I thought it was really cute. And then, of course, afterwards, I was like, oh, should I get the Stitch fig from Disney CMF Series 1? And I was just like, oh, I don't know. But I think what I've got to do is put in what I've already started to do is I have set up a Disney CMF wish list on my Bricklink account, but I've only put in the Series 3 so far. I don't need any of the Series 2 because I've got them all that I wanted, but there's possibly a few from Series 1 that I'd quite like. They're probably all going to be like $30 now. Yeah, it's nice to see you again. Yes, I was pretty sure that it was going to be you, Kate Marlowe. Because you always pop in with a different avatar and a slightly different name each time, and I'm just like, I'm pretty sure that I know who this is. So it's nice to have you here again. Welcome on in. We're just building the creator Cosy House. We're building a cozy house on a cozy stream. So we're up to bag number 3 out of 4 bags, but we have been chit-chatting quite a bit about all the new sets and all of that sort of stuff too. So yeah, that's what we've been doing. Yeah, I know. Oh, it's one of those funny things because I'm sort of like going, I'm pretty sure it's you because I can usually tell. And then I'm just like going, but I know it's very rare that I get like naughty people, like bots and what else do you call them? The weirdos? That mob. So yeah. Which is lucky. I appreciate that. I'm so yeah, it's been a long week. It's been a very long week. Oh, but what I was going to say, it was that on Friday I also got to do some data entry while watching Hoosier and everyone as well. So Friday was my second lot of data entry for this week. And I will say that it was very funny watching Hoosier's live stream on a Friday morning while I was at work doing data entry and running my reports. So yeah, that was sort of like a bit of a work week this week. Cool. Amy's done the banner. What do you think of the Ravenclaw banner, Amy? Oh, where's Pucky? Oh, there you are. What's up, baby? Oh, do you need to go round? Do you want to go round? You can go round. There we go. Can you fit through? Here we go. Well, yeah, but you can't just stand there. What's stuff going on? Quite often, if I'm not streaming in this room, this is like Pucky's room, and I have noticed that he's been really enjoying falling asleep under this desk. So I think he's now going, this is my space. What are you doing here? Every stream, it just sounds like I get bossed around by my dog. It's the truth. It's the truth. So, cool. Right. Oh, so I'm assuming that this is like a little pet bed, and then we've got a little cat scratching post in here as well. Oh, fuck, he's looking for schmackos, yeah. That's what we've got happening so far. So I'm assuming that's a little cat scratching post, and I'm assuming that that's a pet bed. And then, oh, hang on. And then we've got a little chest of drawers over here. I know, Pucky is very, very well treated. He has no cause to complain about the number of treats that he's provided. So yeah, I even had to go and get his like dental water thing because so in order to help prevent any like tooth stuff. like the little doggy prevention stuff. I don't know. I called it doggy mouthwash to the people at the pet store, and they looked at me like I was crazy. But I thought that was a fair explanation. It's a liquid that you put in his water to help prevent plaque and tooth decay and all of that type of stuff, because he doesn't like greenies and he doesn't like very many dog treats because he's fussy. He is allowed to be that way. Oh, Cato, that's exciting. Moved to a new house in Feb and now you finally have your own room. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. And have you been enjoying like making it your own space and everything? Oh, pretty and elegant. Yeah, they're good words to describe that, Amy. Yeah. I still actually have all my banners built. They're on my dining room table. And I had hoped that I could like modify them slightly to turn them into books to keep them on my book display shelves up here, but I don't think that I can. So, yeah, I think that they might have to go into storage, unfortunately. I might keep Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw for a bit longer. Because they're my two favourites. Oh, hang on. Do we have to put things on the bottom? Yes, we do. Oh, okay. Cool. Right, so this is quite a cute bed, but I think that the friends' beds are prettier. Cool. Oh, when completed, will I leave it like this? I'll probably leave it like this. I think that this is my preference. I do quite like the A-frame build as well, but yeah. I did try and spend a bit more time looking at the options, and I think that this is my favourite one. I think. And if I was going to display it, then I would probably display it like that. But then I'd probably have to make it bigger out the back. Out this way. So, yeah. Yeah, I did think probably if it was a little bit cheaper and if there weren't so many other sets that I wanted to get, I would probably get a second set. But, you know, there's only so much of the Lego dream that I can dream. Yeah. So, but I always think that it's nice to have the option. In the same way with the unicorn, what were the other builds with the unicorn? Was it a fish and like a parrot or something? I'm just making both of those options up. I still think it's nice to have this little unicorn. Oh, this little unicorn. This little unicorn? Yeah. It's still nice to have the instructions and the options. Oh, 1x2, cool. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Cato. I'm actually quite looking forward to the Little Mermaid movie. I don't think Cornet's in the chat anymore because I know that he said that he was going to go and watch a movie. Like I think he said that he was going to go and watch The Jungle Book and have a bit of chill out. But yeah, Cornet also said that he's going to the cinema to watch it as well. I'll probably wait until it's on Disney Plus and watch it on that, because I don't think that there's any of my friends that would want to go to the movies with me to see it at the actual cinema. So I'll just wait patiently until I can go and see it. But yeah, I think that I haven't like looked into it loads because I don't want to have my opinion too heavily skewed. And I have seen that a few people aren't are being kind of critical about it. But I think that they might also be the type of people that are just like, it might not just be for them. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think sometimes with films, you just have to accept that they are what they are. It's a Disney live action remake. It's not going to be groundbreaking. It's not going to be, a cinematic masterpiece. It's not going to be critically acclaimed or become a cult favorite. But it looks really pretty. So, that's what I want from a Little Mermaid live action movie. Oh, a baby peacock. Yes, Dusty. Thank you for fact checking. You get a sticker for being a good mod and putting up with my nonsense. I knew it was some sort of a bird. I knew that it was something with feathers. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the Little Mermaid movie. That was a very long explanation with a one tangent, Cato. But yeah. Okie dokie. And quite often, I just think like one of the things that I have found since I've had Disney Plus is that it's just really cozy, like a Sunday afternoon, and it might be like a bit warm and you've got the aircon on, and it's just like, yeah, let's just put on like a cozy Disney film and just enjoy it. Just accept it for what it is. I've ended up watching the Cinderella live action remake quite a few times for that very reason. I'm just like, I don't need anything intense. I want something with a happy ending. I don't want anything, too involved. Let's check out the beautiful costumes. That's what I want. Am I doing this right? Yeah, okay, I'm doing this right, kind of. So, it is what it is. Oh, avoid spoilers. Yes, but that's the other thing too. I do quite like trying to make my own opinion, like just form my own opinion, because I think sometimes it can be a bit easy to get like sucked into the vortex of what everybody else is saying. So, yeah. Avoid the spoilers. Again, I'm pretty sure that the Little Mermaid live action isn't going to be that different from the fairy tale or the original cartoon that's been around for a very long time. So hopefully we're not having any spoilers. Yeah, I can't remember what cinema channel I was watching recently, but they were sort of doing. Yeah. Is it spoilers? I think that they might have been talking about like Titanic, the movie, and they're like, I don't think that it's spoilers if it's like based on a historical event. I think the most important thing in the movie is that it's a good plot and well-written characters. And you feel like they suck more out of life. Oh, like they've sucked the life out of the story of the Little Mermaid. Yeah, I think that it's also she turns into a shark at the end. Spoiler alert. And then it ends up being a mashup with Jaws. Yeah. I think like there are like, I mean, there's some films where I just sort of go, I didn't go into that film for the storyline. You go into the film for potentially like the design aspect and the cinematography or the way that it looks. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just sort of go, there are some films that I quite enjoy that have a very minimalistic plot, very shaky character development, but because they look so pretty, I forgive them. And that's where I just sort of go, like on a Sunday afternoon, it's just like easy. It's just like, let's just put this on and just enjoy it. And it's just like easy. And I think that there is also like a lot to say about like charismatic actors as well. Because sometimes if it's quite a charming, charismatic actor, you can sort of forgive them a bit for not necessarily the best storytelling. And then there's other films, obviously, where I just sort of go, oh my gosh, the plot was so amazing in this. And I absolutely love the storytelling involved in this. And I think that depending on, like, I don't know, your perspective or your point of view or whatever, then that's sort of something that's a bit different. So for me, probably one of the films in more recent times is I have to try and get the name right, is Birds of Prey, the Harley Quinn film. I really enjoyed that plot, and I thought I really enjoyed the writing in that film as well. I know that it wasn't for everyone and it gets slammed quite a bit by the critics. But for me, I thought that it was quite funny and enjoyable. So yeah, sometimes I just sometimes I'm just like, you have to sort of go into something knowing what to expect. So yeah, and I do try and usually like set my my judgment to be like, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's kind of the same with I guess with Avenger films and those sorts of things. Like, I just sort of go, they're really cool, you know, superhero films. They're really good at what they do, which is be a superhero film. Cool. Oh, really? Plethora saying the same thing. Well, I was prepared not to like the Cinderella live action. Yeah, I only watched the Cinderella live action for the first time when I got Disney Plus. And I was just like, let's just put this on and see what it's like. And I just went, oh, it's actually quite sweet. And I ended up rewatching Ever After, the Drew Barrymore one as well. And I was just like, oh my gosh, it's been such a long time since I've seen this one too. And I really enjoyed that one as well. Do you know what I mean? So, I don't know. And I even quite liked the Beauty and the Beast live action as well. But I just find that, what's her name? Hermione? Emma Watson? I just think that she's like quite charming. Like, I just find that she's like quite endearing to watch as an actress. So yeah, I don't know. Cool. Oh yes, exactly. Jurassic as well. Yeah. Jurassic movies, Patrick is saying, so unrealistic and really badly written. It's hilarious, but the big dinos look cool on the screen. Yeah. And you go into it going, this is going to be about dinosaurs coming to life. So I'm going to have to forgive the science a little bit, and we're going to have to put aside a few plot holes. Just enjoy it for what it is. But again, I just sort of go, I do know that different people look for different things. In their films and in their storytelling as well. And I can definitely understand why Amy would be big on a plot and well-written characters, because that's two things that you're absolutely amazing at, Amy. So yeah. Emma Watson is hot. Yeah, I just think that she's just amazing. She's just, you know, she's just pretty and she's charming and she's endearing, you know. So I just sort of go, I can understand why she was a wonderful belle. I didn't like her yellow dress, though. I thought that fell a bit flat. And I know that a lot of the historical costumers and the cosplayers that I watch on YouTube also said the same thing. So it's not like a hot take. Oh my gosh, yeah, Ursula. Yeah, Melissa McCarthy as Ursula is going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing that character as well. Because again, Melissa McCarthy is also one of those actors who is just, yeah, really charismatic. And I think that she's just really likable. And I think that that's something that quite often gets like underplayed potentially with Ursula, because I think that you need that that charisma in order to understand how an evil sea witch can trick you know, the most loveliest of all lovely little mermaids in the ocean. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah. Cool. Oh yes. Who's the actor that plays Gaston? He's really good as well. He was in the Hobbit films, wasn't he? And I really enjoyed him in that too. Yeah, there was a lot of things that I enjoyed about Beauty and the Beast as well. Oh, the evil laugh in the trailer. Yes, Ursula. Yeah, I think, well, Ursula's always been sort of like quite iconic though. So, you know, no surprises. Oh, hang on, I should not be building those in situ. I should be building them elsewhere. I'm getting carried away, gang. We're talking about exciting things. It's not saying I thought they should get that Titus Burgess dude. He does an awesome Ursula. Yeah, there is a part of me that would have liked to have Ursula the Sea Witch as a drag queen. But I don't know whether or not Disney's ready for that. Maybe in the next live action remake in like 10 or 20 years, Disney may be more willing to go the drag queen route. So yeah. But you know, I think Melissa McCarthy is still a good choice though. So that's kind of cool. Yeah. Excellent. Right. Okay, hang on. We need to do more roof structure. But yeah, there's I still haven't seen the Lion King live action remake though. And then what other live action remakes have we had? Cinderella is one of them, but we've also got Ever After as well, which is really beautiful too. Beauty and the Beast we've had. Lion King we've had. Oh, and then we did already talk about the Peter Pan ones as well. Oh, yeah, I know. I know. I know that Ursula was based on Divine, who was an iconic drag queen from like the 1980s, wasn't it? Wasn't she, Sloth? I think so. I'm not too sure if any of the younger viewers know who that is, but yeah, she was amazing in the 1980s. And the drag makeup that Divine had in the 1980s is almost like exactly what Ursula's face is in the cartoon. Obviously, Divine the drag queen was not purple though. I don't think I've seen the Titus Ursula. Oh, he did play Sebastian on Broadway. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yeah, I don't know a lot of like the deep lore with some of this stuff, but I definitely knew that Ursula was based on Divine, and I'm pretty sure that anyone who ever saw Divine and then looks at Ursula is just like, yep, that makes sense. Am I doing this right? Oh, am I? Oh yeah. Oh, Divine act in John Waters films. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure that as a small child, I knew about Divine watching one of our like 1980s music shows as a small child, which was called Countdown here in Australia, hosted by a guy called Molly Meldrum, who used to wear like this cowboy type hat. Yeah. Cool. Oh, not a Disney fan, but you accumulate Broadway trivia. Fair enough, Sloth. And I still would kind of like to go through and watch a lot of the RuPaul shows as well, because I absolutely love Trixie and Katja. I've watched a lot of their like YouTube stuff, which is good fun. but I'm very much out of the loop with a lot of the RuPaul stuff. Cool. The Sea Witch in Amy's story gives Izzy a spell, mostly to get close to the big-headed prince. Oh, and she's like Dr. Facilia in the fact that if she doesn't fulfill the spell, she will then be in trouble. Yeah. Yeah. See, Amy, this is why I knew that you'd be enjoying, like, you'd really want like character development and a good plot. But I think it's also really nice to have different people in your life that look at things in different ways as well. So yeah. Oh my gosh, Catcher is amazing. Like, so hilarious. Like, absolutely phenomenal. And there's definitely moments where I just put on put the playlist on, and it's just like, yeah, I've just got to have this going on in the background a bit so I can have a chuckle to myself. Oh, Sloth saying, yeah, I know more about drag than Disney. Yeah, fair enough. I just know about mini dolls. That's my oh dear. And I'm probably not even enough about them either. I'm sure that there's plenty of people out there that can talk circles around mini doll lore. But yeah, because there's definitely, like I was saying earlier, Amy, there's definitely some films that I like because I find them just visually beautiful. I think Avatar is definitely one of them because I don't think that the plot in Avatar is necessarily that strong. And I don't think that Avatar is a film that you would necessarily watch more than once to like understand the plot. But I have seen Avatar more than once because visually I find it really appealing. I think the Lord of the Rings, I think Peter Jackson did a fantastic job of the storytelling in Lord of the Rings. But I find Lord of the Rings visually just absolutely beautiful because I think that Peter Jackson did such a good job of translating what is known about, Middle Earth on the page and through iconic artwork to the big screen. So, I just sort of go, there's different aspects to different, to different parts of the film. And I really also enjoy listening to listening to a lot of the behind the scenes stuff to movies as well. It's one of the things that my brother also teases me about. It's like, you always watch all the behind the scenes stuff. And it's just like, yeah, I'm just fascinated to think about how films are created and constructed. And I just get so caught up into like the costuming and the design side of things. And Bernadette Banner, who was one of the historical costumers that I really enjoy on YouTube, made a really good video on the fact that Game of Thrones is one of the best historically accurate TV series that has ever been made, even though the Game of Thrones is set in a fictitious location. And I think that her video on that is like 40 minutes long or something, but the way that she goes through and breaks it all down and describes why she feels that and all of that sort of stuff is absolutely fascinating to me. I have not seen Avatar 2 yet, Spot. That was not very high on my watch list, but interestingly enough, I do have all the Lego sets and I do think that they're really pretty. So do with that what you will. Yeah, but Sloth, that's you know how much I can rave about your channel and your Lego City and your creativity. And that's definitely one of the reasons why, I love what you do. And I always will be and always have been a huge champion of your Lego City. It's definitely one of my favorites because it is so unique. And because you're so good at storytelling. I think that that's another one of the reasons why I always like listening to Amy's, reading whenever I get any sneak previews of any of Amy's stories as well, because I struggle a lot with coming up with the storytelling side of things. And there's definitely people in the Lego community that are just like, yeah, this is Joe, and this is, the character, and this is what Joe does in my Lego city. And I'm just like, this is a mini doll. She stands here because it looks nice. So, yeah. Spot's saying the same thing. I went hard on the Lego sets, yeah. But I think I saw this comment on Instagram, which was really funny, where they sort of said, Avatar is like a person who's very attractive, but kind of stupid. Very nice to look at, but is not very deep and meaningful. Pretty, but kind of dumb. And I was just like, yeah. But I still remember seeing the first Avatar film in the cinemas. I went with my friends, Heidi and Phil, and we even saw it with 3D, so we had to spend like the extra $1 to get the glasses. Did all of that. And I remember the three of us coming out of Avatar and we were like, oh my God, that was amazing. It was so fantastic. And my mind was blown and blah, blah, blah. And then the more I have seen the film, because I have ended up watching it every now and again over time, I've just gone, yeah, it's very light on the plot. Character development is kind of very obvious. There's not a lot to it, but visually it's so interesting and I love it. So, yeah. Oh, brilliant, Sloth. Yay. Yeah, Sloth's getting back into the Lego room now that you're not so overwhelmed. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Oh my gosh, that's the dream, is being able to do stuff enough in order to be able to do stuff. No, be able to work enough in order to do the things that we actually enjoy and want to do. Cool. Yeah, Dusty, that's a really nice point as well. Sloth does as good with Lego as everybody else does, and having an imagination is exactly what it's all about. Yeah, I completely agree with that, Dusty. And I think that it's really nice in the Lego community as well to have people with different strengths anyway. And again, I think that that's definitely been one of the things that interests me about different channels and those sorts of things, is being able to see the creativity of different builders and different people, how they put their Lego cities together and what their focus is on and all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'll just I think it's just being ourselves, isn't it? And just being able to be like, yeah, this is what I want to do with my Lego city. And I think it's nice to admire different traits in people anyway. That's what makes the world a nice place, is we shouldn't be all the same or matchy or like, I don't know. Any hoozles. Oh, it was a long, dark winter and I just wanted to hibernate. I'm better now. Yeah. Fair enough, Sloth. It wasn't even a long, dark winter for me. It was summertime for me and I had to take a bit of time off at the beginning of the year anyway. For that very reason, I was feeling very overwhelmed at the beginning of this year. Not all the time, but I was just like going, my brain had a lot to process. And so I was just like, yeah, sometimes we just need to like take time to regroup and center ourselves and all of that sort of stuff, which is good. It's good for us. I am getting to the point now, though, where I do wish that I had a bit more time to spend on my Lego stuff. So that's when I know that my mental health is doing really well. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. It's just to have to faff around with my little roof tiles. Going to have to get my brick separator out. I don't know whether or not it's going to be enough to help me. Just visually, it needs to light. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think it is very much about appreciating people's differences. And that's definitely what I gravitate towards in the Lego community as well. So, you know, I like seeing all the different types of channels and the different, like, even like the different types of videos that people make as well. I just think that it's really, like, interesting. I find that sort of stuff, like, quite fascinating. Cute. The first roof panel is on. It's probably a bit glary for you guys to see because my lighting is always shocking, as always. But I think I've done a pretty good job with the tiles, I hope. We've got to do the other side. Cool. Yeah, that's one thing that I've definitely noticed as well, Sloth. But I've also sort of found that it can be a bit of a two-way street as well. So if I sometimes if I can sit down and just like build a set in front of the telly or whatever, in front of the TV, then I do quite often feel a lot better at the end of the build than what I did at the beginning. So that's the other thing that I've definitely noticed with my mental health as well, is that it is definitely one of those activities which I do find like quite calming and soothing, which I also think is one of the reasons why I enjoy doing live streams with you guys. And the fact that I get to talk your ears off for like 5 hours. I think it's probably quite funny though. Probably for a lot of you guys, you assume that I'm probably like the most talkative person in my family, and I'm not. If you ever get the chance to glimpse like a family dining experience, then you'll realise that I don't actually say that much. So yeah, it's always quite funny, I think. Oh, I save it all up. I save it for my live streams. And then I've been very, very aware that at my current job, which I still call my new job, but I've been there for over a year now. It's almost been 18 months since I started. At my current job, I'm also very aware not to say too much when I'm in the office either. I was just like, I don't really need to know for them to know just exactly how bonkers I am. They just get glimpses. So yeah, except for like my main, like my manager Andy, he has a bit more of an understanding, but then he's quite quiet in the office as well. So we're just like, no, we'll cover up the weird. It's fine. Oh really? Agents come in. Your mum watched Peppa Pig and I thought it was weird. Really? I don't know. I've not ever seen Peppa Pig, so I don't really know what Peppa Pig's all about. But there are moments in my life where I do find it quite. We were just talking about this, Agent. I don't know whether or not you were lurking. But yeah, I was just saying to everyone in the chat that one of the reasons why I quite like watching Disney films is because it's just very calming and relaxing. And it's like one of those things where I can just take a break from being an adult. And it's not very intense. Obviously, I also enjoy, you know, true crime and different things. But yeah, sometimes it's just like, no, I just want to have something very cozy and calm. I think it's just nice not to be too judgmental. If your mum wants to be a Peppa Pig fan, let her. There's worse things that she could be doing. Oh dear. Cool. Oh, interesting, Sloth. You need to let go of your own expectations for yourself. I don't have to creatively rebuild all your sets to make them sloth-esque. Yeah, it's interesting, I think, saying that. And I think it's also quite interesting because when I think about like some of my favorite creators is that quite often they will put official sets like into their city or into their displays or whatever, and then mix them up with their own creations. And then what they can do is when they are feeling more creative and all of those sorts of things, then they can take out the official one and replace it. And I do quite like that idea. Oh, your mental health goes up and down as well. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Plethora. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. I can't even imagine not having my mum around. She is a huge, huge blessing in my life, yeah. And, I think one of the things that we have spoken about quite a few times on the channel every now and again is that grief and loss is really difficult to get through. And I think that it is something that isn't talked about that much, I think, in like the general community a lot. And I think that mental health is becoming a bit easier to talk about, but that seems to be an acceptance of anxiety and depression as long as it's not chronic. I still feel like if you've got chronic anxiety or chronic depression, that's still a bit iffy to talk about. And I think that it is really difficult to talk about death and grief and things like that. I think it is really difficult. Oh, Sloth saying, yeah, you lost your mum to cancer a few years ago as well, and it still affects you. I can't imagine a time when it won't. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that, someone that you love and care about, you'll just carry them with you for forever. I think that that's probably much more likely to be a thing. But yeah, sending both of you lots of love and hugs, and to anyone else in the chat that needs love and hugs today as well. Now we have to take a deep breath and then move back into Plethora just imagining being bonkers. Oh, bless. This is one of the reasons why I love you guys so much, is that we just move through our conversations and just, talk about all sorts of different things in a very cozy, beautiful way. Oh, Agent's got another interesting question as well. And let's put this out to the rest of the chat as well. Who would prefer the Little Mermaid Throne Clam set or the Disney Villain set? You can only put one or the other, not both. You have to pick one. Go. Discuss. Yeah, Spot sending love. I know. No, it's tough. It is. I think it's tough. Cool. Yeah, I think you can move. Yeah, I think so, Sloth. I definitely think that's something that you can do, is you can build an official set. You can put your citizens in and personalize the interiors. I can also imagine that you can even just tinker a little bit for some of the exteriors as well and just adjust for Sloth City. And then if and when you decide, you can always then take out, swap some of the buildings around, I guess. I don't know. That wasn't a fart either. That was the Lego on the table. It wasn't me or Pucky. It was the Lego, I swear. Oh, you like the toy store with the comic book shop over? Yeah, Plethora and Sloth are sending lots of love and hugs to each other. Oh, Spot saying going with the mermaid castle for the golden slides. I don't remember what the upstairs originally was in the townhouse apartment. Nobody cares, Sloth. Just do whatever you want. Oh dear. It's all good. Right, we've got our little birdhouse. Right, and now I have to agent. I'm still thinking. Oh my gosh. If I could only buy one as well, because as you can probably guess, agent, I'm going to get both. And I know we were talking about this a little bit earlier. I know Miss Amby said villains. She's really looking forward to the villain set. See, okay, this is the thing, right? I do really like the villain set, and I'm happy that we're getting those 4 characters. If those 4 characters happen to be mini dolls, then I would say yes to that set. However, in saying that, it's if both of those sets happened to be mini dolls, then I would probably get the mermaid set. So I think I'm going to go with the mermaids. Oh no, hang on, that's not the comment. That's not. I think I'm going to go with the mermaids. And mermaids, if it was minifigures and minifigures. Mermaids, if it was. But if the villains was mini dolls and the mermaids were mini figures, then I'd go the villains. And if they were both mini dolls, then I'd go the mermaid. Plethra's going villains. Oh, Patrick's going villains as well. Yeah, the villains is a really cool set. Obviously, I'm going to get them both. Amy's with me with the mermaids. Yeah. Oh, and now what we also need to ask is who else is getting both? Because I will be getting both. That's the other thing that we've got to check. Right, we have got a little, what do you call them? The pergola. Right, and then we need to put the light in. Oh! Oops, that obviously wasn't very secure. I'm losing bits of the top. Oh, do it, Sloth. Do it. Oh, either. You can be super lame if you want to. I don't care. I build 4+ sets all the time. It's like saying I might build the noodle shop this weekend or be super lame and build my 4+ Spider-Man set. Either way, as long as you're having fun, it doesn't matter. Right. Okay. Oh my gosh, we've got lots of 1x1 parts, which I love. But they're also one of the reasons why I'm constantly having to sort Lego. I have been trying to be better about putting away some of the colours and the pieces that I can as I go. Oh, whoops. Sorry, that was unexpected. I lost my door. Shall I clip the... Oh, no, actually, I'll wait until I clip those into place. But that's what we have at the end of bag 3. So it's looking really cute. I do really like this bit up the top. I think we've still got to add some frondy bits, though. Some leaves and stuff. Ooh, ooh. And then that's the back of the room as well. So obviously we've got like a little bed. We've got a little bed over this side. You guys can see now the little green bed, the bedside table, and then that side we've got like the little cat scratching post and the cat bed. I think that that's supposed to be a cat bed. Can't tell for sure though. And I may just be ripping the gutters off the house as well, but you know, gutters are overrated. Cool. Oh, Sloth saying Spider-Man versus Mysterio drone attack. Oh, love it. Mysterio is actually a really cool minifigure as well. Oh, Plethora saying I won't get either. I need those new friend sets. Oh, Patrick's not getting either. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'll just get both for everyone. We can build them together on the stream anyway. Cool. Oh, Patrick also needs the friend sets as well. Right, Agent is saying, okay, imagine if the next Lego Death Star was half the size smaller than your average disco club disco ball. Like, we're not sure if that size would be practical for display or should you hang it from the ceiling? Okay. I'm not I'm not that familiar with the size of the current Death Star. I think I have seen a few people build it, and obviously it was in one of the Spider-Man films as well, so I think it's like a decent size, isn't it? I don't know whether or not, like, I mean, I don't know what type of discos you're going to, but I don't think that the disco balls that I've seen that often are that much bigger than that. Are they? I don't know. I'm sorry. But I will say I do quite like it when in people's Lego cities they do have stuff hanging. The other concept that I've quite liked as well is the Brick of Gollum. She is sort of building a fantastic looking Lego city, and she's actually painted the backdrop, but then she's also put in little Lego shelves, which she's then put like clouds and like a Lego built sun and all of those sorts of things on the shelf. That's like a little shelf that's sitting out of the sky backdrop above her Lego city. And I'm just like, that's such a cool idea. Because I'm not too sure whether or not she wants to hang anything from her ceiling. So I think that that's the compromise, is that she can put stuff on the wall. And I like that idea. I think that that's really cool. So, yeah, there's just some really cool creative things that you can do. Oh, Shane's here as well. Oh, Dusty told you? Oh, you just got Ninjago City Garden into your city? Yay! Lots of... Yes, the birdhouse is adorable. I completely agree, Plethora. And I've actually put that on like a little bit of a slight angle as well, because I thought that it looked cuter. I don't know if it does. Yay! No, I know, Sloth. That's what I was thinking. I saw Agent's comment and I was just like, I've got no idea about what the size of a disco ball actually is. Or the size of a Death Star. It's just like, oh my gosh. There's a lot of questions for me when I don't feel like I've got any answers. But once again, I do quite like the idea of, you know, just having like a creative city. And I've definitely seen cities where they've hung like their aeroplanes and spaceships and stuff like that from the ceiling. So I think it would be cool. You know, I think that the more layers and levels you can get in the city, then that's what kind of interests me about cities. And I had always, like in my dream Lego city, I've always intended it to have multiple layers. Oh, Sloth coming in with the facts. The real Death Star is the size of our moon, which is pretty big, really, isn't it? But you'd expect so. But I don't know. I still get very confused about how many people are supposed to be in there. Oh, Shane saying you might miss the train show at Sandown mid-March. Mid-May? Mid-March. Oh, Shane's never been before. And then checked when I was on the other day. It's just like, too late, Shane. You missed that one. Death Star sets, never met any in person. No, I know, exactly. The largest disco ball in the world. Oh, 4.9 meters in diameter. Oh my gosh. Dusty, while you're Googling stuff, can you Google the average size of a disco ball? Because I'm curious now. The largest is obviously 4.9 meters. I have seen earrings as disco balls, so I'm assuming that they can be quite small. Oh, I Love Toys is here as well. Hello, how are you going? I hope that you've been well. We've just opened the 4th bag for the little Cosy House. So I am actually building a creator set for a change. It's very rare, I know, but I saw this set and I thought that the house was really cute and it's so pretty. So I was just like, yeah, I want this one. So yeah, we're just building this tonight and we're having a chit chat about all sorts of wonderful things. But how have you been? I hope that you've been well. I Love Toys. Welcome, welcome. Right. Cool. Oh, anywhere from 2 to 80 inches in diameter. Okay. I don't know. What's 80 inches? Oh, yeah, that's okay. We still don't know the average size disco ball, though. Axel's here as well. Hey, Axel, how are you? Yeah, that's what I thought, Sloth. Like, I always had an impression that a disco ball would be like this big. I think a basketball's about that big, isn't it? And a disco ball is sort of like anywhere between that to that. That's what I always expected. Like, you can hold a disco ball, surely. I Love Toys and Axel, we got asked a question by agents of Mock, and it involved disco ball. So we're now ending up on a deep tangent. Disco balls. Okay. Lots of hellos. Oh, about 20 centimeters. Yeah, that's about the basketball size, isn't it? Is it? I'm also just realizing that I don't know the exact size of a basketball. I'm just doing my best guess. Oh dear. This is this is terrible. Right, no, I don't need that. I need this. I need 2 of those. Right, I can put one in there and then save that for that. And then I need one of these. Cool. Right, lots of hellos. Ah, the black dragon is sleeping in the basket. I'm trying to convince one of my good friends that they should get another cat. But I have to be subtle about it. I come in and all I hear is talk about balls. Yeah, I know. Sparkly ones at that. Tangent? This is why I come here. Exactly. Patrick. The black one comes perilously close to the keyboard all the time, so I'm always on the verge of talking nonsense. Oh dear. I love that though, Patrick. Oh, interesting. The Disco Ball Prodigy had, I think, 1994 days. I'm sure that would have had the biggest one ever. It was like 5 stories high. My gosh. Yeah. Well, we've got to have a laugh sometimes. Right, we've got one chair built. Let's build the other little one. I know. It was definitely a tangent though, Axel. We're not going to deny that. Oh, more like 12 inches for a basketball. Yeah, so I think 12 inches is about 30 centimetres, which is about that. That's the length of a ruler in Australia. Disco balls, aren't those really alien spy ships? Yeah. Hi, I love toys. It's so nice having you here. Oh. I'm not mathing either. We're not here for the math sloth. We're here for the fun. Yeah, I've been really good. I love toys. I've had a really nice week, and the chat's been making me laugh tonight as well, which is nice. How have things been with you? Cool. Oh my gosh, Axel, I know. It's such a nice. Oh, hang on. Have I done what I was supposed to do? Oh no, I've missed something. Oh, spaghetti. I meant to do this weird plant. I think it's a plant or a pet. I don't know. I don't understand this brick-built logic that comes with this set. What was I saying? Oh, the Ninjago City Market. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's a really nice looking set. Once again, oh my gosh, it's so difficult because there is a part of me where I just sort of go, yeah, all the Ninjago, it's like the Ninjago City, the City Gardens, the docks. I think all 3 of those sets look amazing. And I think that the market also looks really nice. And I can definitely understand, because I think a few people have been like going, but it's sort of like a bit of a weird shape because it's sort of got like the 2 pillars and then like the little gap in the middle. But I sort of go, if you have the vision to have all 4 of those sets together, oh my gosh, it's just going to be absolutely stunning, isn't it? But I don't have any of the others. And I purposely didn't get any of them because I knew that this was going to happen. Oh, I love toys. I'm sorry that you were worried about me. Yeah, to be fair, I was struggling a bit with my mental health. I don't think that it's any secret that I do have depression. So every now and again, I do get a little bit wobbly. But what I do find is that if I have a bit of a break and get re-energized and recharged, then it actually helps me feel a bit better. And there has been a few things that have been going on, which has just made me feel like a bit of burnout and stuff like that as well. So that wasn't really helping either. And so one of the things that I'm very mindful of is not to then put additional pressure on myself by feeling like I need to complete obligations. Usually I know that my mental health is struggling when I'm struggling to meet deadlines and meet obligations and things like that. But you don't ever have to worry about me. So that's the other thing just to keep in mind. I do have my medication. My GP is very aware of, my mental health and looks after me very, very well. I've got some really good friends that also make sure that I'm traveling okay and all of that sort of stuff too. So so I'm doing really well. The last couple of weeks, it's been really nice to be back streaming, to be perfectly honest. Last week was a little bit of a shorter stream, I will say that. But that's just because I was quite tired last week. Oh, you had a great week. Everybody loves you at your new job. See, I love that, Sloth. I love that. Sometimes, well, I don't know, because to be perfectly honest, I'm not on Instagram that often, and I'm very irregular with that. And I have a lot of don't really understand time zones that well. But if I'm ever on Instagram and you send me a message, then I will reply. And I will reply to messages even if I'm not on Instagram at the time. So yeah. But it's very kind that you've been worried about me, but please don't ever worry. I will always be okay. It's just that whole thing of I just have to make sure that I manage my mental health okay. Cool. Oh, Axel, that's a good point about cats. If you have a cat and see another, the other cat will make you choose them. Oh my gosh, yeah, the Ninjago city markets. And this is the struggle, isn't it? Is that there's so many. I don't know whether or not I'm doing this correctly. I don't think I am. I think I'm just making up my own random shrub. Oh well, that's okay. We just do whatever we want. It's fine. Okay, there we go. We've got our shrub. Excellent. Yeah, it's a lot. It is a lot of money. And I also find that with those Ninjago sets is that they've got they take up quite a lot of room, don't they? And I'm just so struggling with space. So it's a lot. Cool. Oh, Shane's saying, ooh, you've got all the other three. So, so you've set yourself a task to build it out of extra parts. Ooh, got up to step 289, which is pretty good. Got 2 big bags of parts and part list printed out, which helps. Oh yeah, always send me no, you can't call me on Instagram now. I'm live streaming. I won't be able to take your call. I'm already multitasking enough. Oh my gosh. I love your energy though. It's nice having you around because you're always so enthusiastic and lovely. So you have a question. You want an opinion on buying Lego sets. Okay. One of them is Stephanie's house. The other one is the Popstar show stage. And the third one is the space ride. Okay. So Stephanie's house is a really nice set. I would expect that if it's secondhand here in Australia, that would probably be about $40. The Popstar show stage is also a really nice set as well. I quite like the show stage because it does have quite a bit of technique in it in order to make the bits spin round, which I do really like. And I did actually model my spinning sections in my underwater mermaid lagoon on the spinning section in the Popstar stage. I suspect that would probably go for about $30 to $40 as well. And the space ride would probably be about $20 to $30 too. So I think that $100 for those 3 sets is probably okay. If you can bargain and offer them 75 or 80, then do that. They can always say no. Oh, they're all new. Yeah, even better. There we go. Dusty is our opinion on buying Lego is always yes. Exactly. Oh, the City Main Street. Yes, the City Main Street sets. Since when are they putting pink and lime green in city sets? What? I couldn't believe that either, Sloth. It's a lot. Yeah. I knew exactly what you meant, I Love Toys. The show stage is a really, really nice set. It's a really nice set, yeah. That was one of the I would say that all the pop star sets, the show stage, the dressing room, the pop star house was one of my first modified builds. The bus, all of those I really enjoyed. The limo is probably the the weakest out of the 5 sets that we got in the pop star range. But the show stage, the house, and the bus, definitely like top tier sets. Definitely top tier. Oh, Pucky's on the move. I can stretch my legs out. Oh, Patrick, I didn't get that joke. Oh, cool. Yeah, you're like buying sets is a yes. Building them is a we've all got a little bit of a backlog. It's okay. Backlogs are acceptable. Cool. I was just basing it on $100 and what those sets would cost in Australia. I don't know whether or not that's going to be the same because I'm not that great with currency conversion either. Yes, Livy's house is beautiful. It's such a nice house. It's amazing. And it's also one of the mocks that I still have that I'm still very happy with. It was one of my first mocks as well, and I'm still really happy with that. Yeah, there's so many. I agree. There are some really good sets this year. Cool. And then we've got, yes, I agree, Axel. There are some really nice sets coming out this year, wholeheartedly. Friends has some really good sets. The Botanical Gardens, I think, is going to be a super popular Friends set. Everyone seems to be raving about that one already, which is cool. And then I also like the community store and like the community gardens and the community apartments. Something, I don't know exactly what its name is. To no one's surprise. And what else have we got happening? Monkey Kid always does good sets though. There's always at least 2 or 3 Monkey Kid sets that I would like. City has some nice sets, especially like those main set ones that Sloth was just mentioning. I really like some of their Main Street sets. I agree with that. Ninjago, I've lost my main like Ninjago peeps that I used to follow about Ninjago sets. So I'm going to have to find a few other people that do Ninjagoing stuff. Dreams I really like as well. Need some great Technic sets as well. Oh my gosh, Technic is so difficult. Mm. Oh my gosh, Shane, we're dragging you into being a Friends fan. You go to Kmart at the moment, yeah. Kmart. I think Kmart is still one of the cheapest places to get Lego in Australia. Oh, okay, hang on. Now I need to leave. Looking at the Friends sets. Oh my gosh. Oh, you did buy one of the Friends bundles a few years back. Cool. Oh, you're planning to move to a foreign country soon. Oh, exciting. Australia, Canada, or the UK. I've never been to Canada, but all the Canadians that I've ever met have been like super lovely people. I've never ever met a Canadian that I don't like. Obviously, Australia, that's where I am. So I know, that, what to expect in Australia. And the UK, I've also lived in the UK as well for a few years, which is also pretty like nice. It's a bit cold, but you get used to it. But it will be exciting. It'll be exciting for you. I'm sure, hopefully you'll enjoy it. Cool. The Friends white whale though. I think I've got all the Friends stuff that I would quite like. So I think, oh no, hang on, Pucky needs to go to the bathroom again, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. I won't be long. Come on then. Do you want to go? Coming back. Coming back. I'm here. Oh, community kitchen and centre, you believe? Yes, Patrick, you've been much better with the names than what I have. I've been very dodgy with my names, as always. Oh, Canada is the best one because it costs less. Fair enough. Yeah, I think that there's a lot of things to enjoy about Canada. Oh, save your opinions for next week. No, fact checking is fine because I never get any of the names right. Oh my gosh, yes, Ninja. I know that you're a Ninjago fan, and I know that Shane has a lot of Ninjago dragons. Oh, coming to Australia is difficult because it's expensive. Yeah. There's a lot to love about Australia, but there's a few quirks. I'm not going to lie to you. There's a few quirks in Australia. Can be a bit weird sometimes. Ooh, oh, do I like the new mermaid set? Yeah. I will definitely be getting the clamshell one at some stage. That's on my wish list. And I will also be getting the the whatchamacalls it. Am I doing this right? No, let's go there. And I'll also be getting the I think that there's like a jewelry box or something, a music box with a mini doll in it as well. I have ordered the storybook with the micro dolls, so I think that I should be getting that possibly next week. So yeah, I do want all the Little Mermaid sets because I think that they're really pretty. I do actually think that the minifigures in the Little Mermaid set are really pretty minifigures. Super pretty minifigures. I would have preferred mini dolls, but it's okay. Cool. Hi, Spot. Really? Ninjago? A magic ninja? Never would have guessed. Yeah, Celine Dion is from Canada. Oh, is Celine from Switzerland? I don't know. I thought she was Canadian. Oh, doing your homework? Oh my gosh. This break is proudly sponsored by Doggy Mouthwash. Yeah. Doggy Fresh Breath. Oh dear. Yeah. Well, he's an older gentleman and he was getting a bit stinky. So yeah. Oh, this moved? Oh yeah, probably. Pucky might have got caught on it. Pucky's been walking under here and all my cords hang down there. So the microphone cord. Oh, hang on, no, that's the phone. So the microphone cord dangles down. Same with the webcam cord. It's not a ghost. It's not a ghost. It's my dog. Agreed, Patrick. Agreed. And I don't know whether or not we want to get into the deep and meaningful country quirks of each country. That's really difficult to say. Disney villains definitely on the wish list. Definitely on the wish list. Cool. Fantastic. Oh, most of the temples and city set and some of the other city sets are great. Oh, the Chinese New Year sets, yes. The Dragon Boat Race set is beautiful as well. Some of the Monkey Kid, yes. The Fruit Flower Mountain, I have that Monkey Kid set. Cool. Sloth City is the perfect place. Honestly. Honestly, Sloth City is the perfect place. It's probably one of the few Lego cities that I just want to move into. Well, when I finish live streaming, it's probably going to be midnight for me, which is a bit late. So just be mindful of the time difference between us as well. I know that it's probably a bit weird to try and calculate, because I'm pretty sure like it's in the afternoon or evening for you, isn't it? So yeah. Cool. Thanks, Sloth. I think Sloth's just saying just be a bit respectful. And I know that it's like I said, it's always lovely to have you here, but you've just got to be respectful of the situation. Oh, I see, Patrick. That's amazing. I didn't realise that Celine did Eurovision for Switzerland. Okay, so Patrick's cleared up all the rumours in the chat about Celine Dion. So Celine Dion is from Canada, but Axel has a point because she did Eurovision for Switzerland, which I never realised. I don't really follow Celine Dion's career that much, but yeah. So now we have clarification. Cool. Yeah. Was it 5 a.m. for you? Oh my gosh, that's really early. 1 a.m. Melbourne time. Oh my gosh, Shane, I know it's late for you. I know it's always difficult finding the right time to stream as well, because time zones are really weird. And I know that my time zone is sort of like quite a strange one, being in Perth. Cool. Oh, yes. The Monkey Kid set. What was that? The City Lanterns. Yes, that is the City of Lanterns set. That's the one that Shane mentioned as well, the lanterns. Yeah. I did end up getting that Monkey Kid set as well, because I think that that's probably the closest non-Ninjago city market garden jetty set that we've had that hasn't been a Ninjago city market garden jetty situation. This was just smushed into one smaller set. So yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Is that the one with the purple air tank? I don't know. It's got a tram in it. It's got a little hotel in it. It's got the Panda 7-Eleven discount shop in it. I'm not helping at all, am I, Axel? Oh, the Monkey Kid City of Lantern set. Yeah, I know. And I think Macro has, did he get 2 of them? And he was doing a mashup with 2 of them. I think he was. Cool, cool, cool. Right, I think we're on to our final story of Cosy House. Oh, I should show you the little garden situation as well, shouldn't I? Right. There we go. Cool. So we've got like the little leafy bits. This is the random shrub that I think I went a bit rogue on, but it looks cute. It looks fine. And then there's a couple of like little chairs on the veranda, which are cute. Oh, I love toys. I'm sorry that you feel bad. But it's really difficult for me to be talking about having an Instagram phone call with you on a live stream while I'm building and talking to other people as well. But just know that you're always welcome here. I always like chatting with you and all of those sorts of things, but there's also needs to be boundaries as well on a chat around what conversations are appropriate. But I hope that you have a lovely weekend, and I look forward to seeing you again. Oh, the purple air tank is a Chinese New Year set parade. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Patrick. Thank you. Helping? Here to help you. Are you? Thank you, Axel. I need all the help I can get. Oh, you couldn't find it at any store. Yeah, no, I don't think the Monkey Kids sets are available in. I think in Australia you can only get Monkey Kids from the Lego stores. So either online or from the official. No, because we don't have official source from the certified Lego stores. Yeah, it does totally close. It totally closes, Sloth. You can close it up. I've just been keeping it like this. So that then we can because it will either clips here because it's got the little doofer and the little clippy bit there, or or it's got another little clippy bit there, and then we've got like another little, the little doofer bit there, and then it's got another little clip built in here, so you can actually clip it open like that. So you can either clip it this way or you can clip it that way, but I've just been allowing it to run free for now until we get to the end. Cool. Right. We need another little window, awning bit. Cool. Right. Oh. Yeah, oh my gosh, but there's some really lovely. Yeah. It can clip either way. Yeah, I was really surprised to see that it could clip either direction. Yeah, and it does actually look quite cute like this as well. Well, I think it will probably go this way because I think that's supposed to be the back. No, I can see. I think this is meant to be the back and this is meant to be the front. But obviously it looks a bit weird at the moment this way because we've still got to build the top story here. So, yeah. But it's fun. It's a fun set. I think it's cute. And I think like it's a nice color scheme as well. I quite like the dark teal with the blue. I think that's like a really pretty color combination. And then I always I don't know, I think that the white and the brown of the buildings as well always looks like quite classic. So, yeah. Cool. I don't know. It might just be me, but I always think of like white buildings as being, I don't know, like a traditional type Lego building. Even though I think that was probably more of the color scheme of like when I was in my teens and 20s. I'm pretty sure that when I was in my 30s, one of the first Lego sets that I bought as an adult was a white house as well from the Creator lineup. Cool. Yes, I know. And so Dusty is saying I'm using hinges so you can have your own mock as an almost dollhouse set that still closes. Yeah, see, I think that this style of building is quite cool to have the dollhouse that you can open and close. Somehow or another, I've ended up going with the modular style where you just lift off each floor. Yeah. As long as nothing's behind it. Yeah, that's the tricky thing. Sloth has set up their television station so it closes like that as well. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it is. It's quite cool like that. But I just quite like the fact that they have put in like a doofer and a clip for in both directions so that you can pick which one you can prefer. Eh. Even if you told me, Sloth, I wouldn't know which one it is anyway. I prefer our own made-up names for sets. Anyone that's been watching my channel for any length of time will know that I can never ever get the name of a Lego set 100% accurate. So yeah, it's not a flaw. It's just the way that it is. Oh dear. Cool. Oh, it was a set that Jude gave you? Oh, cool. Cool, yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, just, I don't know. I think it's the same way that I kept on calling it the Friends Utility Street. And I'm just like going, when I was looking it up yesterday, and then I was like, that's not the actual name of it. And what was even funnier was that then I think the Certified Lego Store did a poll and they were like, what's the name of this actual set? And I still got it wrong. I think I put Heart Lake, no, the Flower and Design Heart Lake Store or something, and it was the downtown one or vice versa. I was just like, whoops, Star Wars, the Grey Wars. Oh, gosh, I know. There's definitely a very distinct color palette for the Star Wars sets. Is it the color palette that I enjoy? Not so much. It's a color palette. Oh, this is actually quite cute. Oops, hang on, I've got to put legs on my bed. Oh, you still Google Bricklink instead of Bricklink? Gosh, yeah. There's a few typos that always get you, isn't there? Gosh, there was one this week, and every time, I can't even remember what it is now, but every single time I went to type this word, it was definitely, it was just wrong every single time, but it was wrong consistently in the same way, if that makes sense. So it was just making the same mistake over and over and over again. Star Wars is an anagram of light bluish grey plates. Oh dear. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the older 3-in-1 sets. So you like those older sets, Dusty? Yeah, there's a few houses and stuff like that. I actually really wish that I'd kept that house set, and I honestly don't even remember what I did with it. I think I might have donated it or something, which is a nice thing to do, but I kind of wish that I hadn't. Oh my gosh. How is this? What is this? No, this is... Okay, so that goes like that, and then this needs to be in the middle, doesn't it? Is that in the middle? Okay, is that? Yeah, that's in the middle, but the bed's not in the... No, the bed isn't in the middle. Oh gosh, yes. Oh, YOLO remembers the yellow 3-in-1 house. Oh, that thing was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely been some really lovely sets over the years. Okay, right, guys. Going to have to go like this for now. And then this goes in here. Okay, so the awning goes above the door. Okay. Okay, cute. We're secure now. Oh, you're liking the set more and more? Yeah, same actually. The more that I've been building it, the more that I've been liking it. 3-in-1 is your favorite theme for the value? Yeah, I definitely think that the non-franchise sets are much more affordable. And it is even things like, I'm surprised that the little unicorn was like $10. I think that's awesome for $10. It's fantastic. And I'm not too sure whether or not they still are, but I do know for quite a while, Friends was much more affordable compared to some of the other themes. I was just like, yes. But I think that they have been topping up the budget a bit on Friends sets more recently, which is a bit of a bugger, but you know. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. One of these little ones. Oh, continuing your homework tomorrow because your hand's sore already. Yeah. There's only so much time that you can absorb information in anyway. Even at work, I find it so much easier working from home because I can have shorter breaks more frequently, which I think then actually makes me more productive. Because when I'm in the office, I feel like I need to sit at my desk a lot more and not like just roam around. Stretch my... your phone. You type in a word and don't check what you're typing. It doesn't matter, Shane. Generally, I can figure out what you mean. Oh, yeah, the 3-in-1 lighthouse was also really cool as well. But we've got a couple of really nice lighthouses from friends as well. And then I also quite liked the haunted lighthouse from Hidden Side too. Yeah. Yeah, the white one with the light brick. That's the one that I got. It was a 2-story house and it had a light brick, and I'm pretty sure it also had a yellow car and a garage or something. Oh, yeah, it would be way too high now. Oh, the beach house as well. Yeah, the blue beach house set, which was interesting because that was almost like a blue beach house set. Oh, are you okay? Yeah, he's okay. The blue beach house was very, very similar to the Lego Friends Stephanie's beach house that came out around about the same time, but Stephanie's beach house was like pale yellow. I Love Toys is back. Woohoo! Yeah, the 3-in-1 sets are really affordable. Very good value. Very, very good value. Fantastic. Yeah, and oh my gosh, I also remember just ending up with like sore hands from writing as well. But yeah, I do know that there's only so much time that you can spend absorbing information. And I'm definitely one of those people that do better with writing things down. I find that I remember them a lot better if I write it down. I don't know whether or not it's like kinetic learning or whatever, but yeah. And then if I have to memorize things, I then just have to write them out as lists. I remember when I was studying human biology and you'd have to learn like the 15 different parts of the eye, or like, you know, and you'd have to remember how you needed to like spell them and all of those sorts of things. And I just have to do like multiple lists of 15 over and over and over and over again until I have them memorized. Do I still have them memorized? No. Oh, hi, baby. Cool. Right. Yeah, I didn't realize that they didn't have stickers, Dusty. I mentioned earlier that this set didn't have any stickers, and all the paintings, like all the pictures in the set, are printed tiles. And then like Patrick and who else? Oh, you. You were both saying that they didn't have stickers. Was it you, Dusty? I'm sure it was you, wasn't it? Am I just remembering that incorrectly now? Oh my gosh. Cool. Oh, what are you doing over here, Bubby? Yeah, that one, Shane. Yeah, same one. Yeah, all printed. I know, YOLO. I know. Do we still need lighthouses? Don't boats have lights these days? Don't tell that to Taz. He spent the last 2.5 decades building his Lego lighthouse. That's what I thought, Patrick. I was just like, haven't we already mentioned about the stickers? Was it Spot? No, Dusty! Stop trying to confuse me. See, now Sloth's coming in with the logic. Boats have lights that are water level and they can't shine as far as lights high up. And lighthouses protect boats from like running aground on rocky outcrops in the ocean and stuff, don't they? I started that sentence as sounding really confident, and then I just dwindled in confidence the further the sentence went on. No, neither had I, Dusty. Neither had I. We're on the same page, mate. It's all good. It's all very, very good. Okay. Right, we're now building up our last little roof bit. So we now have like this little, oops. We now have this little portion done on like the front of the house. So we've added in these two like decorative pillars and we've put in the gutters. And what's also quite interesting, and I didn't realize quite, oh my gosh, I didn't quite, hang on, I'll just put this brick down. And I didn't quite realize why Lego had put the little brick in here with the track on it, like with the gap in it, but it's so that the gutter can also slot in it when you do it this way. It's just so clever. It's just clever. Yeah, we just put questions out into the universe and people know how to answer them. That's what this chat's all about. It's about sharing information in a cozy chat. Cool. Right. Okie dokie. We've got to put a little clips on. A little clips on. Oh. Yeah, Pucky's still just down here, everyone. Where's the rest of these? 1, 2. Oh, there's the last one. Excellent. Cool. I know it would be so interesting to have more detailed information about the design process. I have seen an interview somewhere ages ago around designing Stephanie's house in the Friends set, and it was so fascinating. I just thought it was absolutely interesting, and I think that they had like the 3 prototypes before they got to the end product as well, and it was just really interesting to see like where it started and then where it ended up, like the different design decisions that they made across the process. Yeah, I always find that sort of behind the scenes information like really fascinating. Oops, I know, YOLO, we need to get you as a designer correspondent. Yes, ask Lego if you can interview the designers. Yes, please. Cool. Sloth saying, I know lots of trivia. The more archaic, the better. Same, Dusty. I would too. I would totally watch that as well. 100%. 100%. Those are the things I love learning about thanks Ruth. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh, no, hang on. Oops. Oh, interesting, YOLO. That's cool. If you get into the news section of LAN, it's totally a goal of yours. That would be amazing. I'd love that. Cool. Right, we now have bits to do. Cool. Fantastic. Yeah, I agree, Shane. That's one of the reasons why I always love chatting to all of you guys. Because it's just really nice to find out all this different stuff. And you guys are always like, smart. Or you have Google at your fingertips. And you're smart. And or both. Cool. Yeah, exactly. I agree as well, Shane. Whenever I see people say, oh, I got this like secondhand bundle and I'm trying to work out what these sets are, if I see any Friends parts in there, and I know what set they're from, then I'll always reply, especially if I know that that person isn't a huge Friends fan. And back in the day when I used to get like bulk lots, like secondhand bulk lots off Facebook, quite often I would try and get the secondhand bulk lots off Facebook that have a lot of friend sets in them, because obviously that's more my jam. Cool. Fantastic. Oh, excellent. Your mock is more built now than when you started. That's what we like to hear, Dusty. But I do understand the that sometimes you have to go backwards before you can go forwards. Yeah, I think that's definitely a build process of mine as well, where I'm just like, okay, I've now just got to take apart this entire side wall and rebuild it from scratch because I don't like that bit. Shout out to the Facebook mums. Are there any Facebook mums? Whoop, whoop. Oh, you're going to do your building on live streams, Dusty? Yes, please. Yes, please. If you promise to help, Shane. Shane, we need promises from you. I know it's like, what, 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning for you? But that's okay. You can make an informed decision and promises now. Not when you're thinking clearly and you're well rested. We don't need any of those sorts of nonsensical promises. Oh, my little peanut snoring. He's at my feet and he's snoring. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Can you guys hear him snore, or does it not pick up? I don't know if my microphone's good enough to pick up on Pug snoring. And it's not super loud at the moment either. It's sort of partway between heavy breathing and snoring. I 100% understand, Dusty. I 100% understand. For my Casita Madrigal that I've been mocking, which has taken only 150 years to mock, I looked at it the other day and I was just like, yeah, the ground floor isn't high enough. It needs to be like one plate higher. And I think that that's got a little bit to do with how I constructed the second story. So the second story was one plate taller than the ground floor and it just looked off. So then I had to take off all the second story rooms, turn it upside down, try and peel off all the all the ground plates, and then put in an extra row of plates and then put the ground back on. It was an ordeal. It was an ordeal. It was complicated. But I felt better after I'd done it. How is this supposed to go like that? Oh, I've done it correctly. Excellent. Excellent. Right. Oh, you started. That was your exact problem? Shush. Oh my gosh, Dusty. We totally built the same way. Yeah. Yeah. And it was literally like I was trying to peel off the plate, and then every now and again I'd get like 1 or 2 bricks from the wall that would like stick to the plate, and I'd be like, don't bring the whole wall with you. And then there's some sections of the floor where I've had to like patch it with like smaller plates, like it's not a 16 by 16 or an 8 by 16, it's like a few like little weird bits. It's just like going, oh my gosh, it was a lot. Cool. Right. Oh, so Shane started a mock build for the Kmart Lego competition that Brickman had on his channel and started, but you needed light grey plates. Oh, you've been a bit slack the last 2 days and you haven't added any more to the build. Gosh, Shane, that's fine if you haven't done any work on your Lego mock in 48 hours. That's perfectly acceptable. Oh my gosh. It's perfectly acceptable. I still need to finish off my Paradisa mock as well. But I need to get the last few parts for that on Bricklink, and because I've been trying to catch up on getting all the sets, I'm just like, oh, I can't really do Bricklink orders at the same time. And I'm pretty sure that when we had a little bit of a lull in my Lego purchasing situation, that was when my sister and my niece were here. So obviously I was spending money on going out with them and stuff. Oh, trats. Oh no, you lost the login bonus on a game that you were playing because you were so busy it made you forget to open the app. Trats. Oh really? YOLO. You're rebuilding your UCS Scimitar because Mayo said it was too small. No. Oh, you ended up doing a whole brick taller because you have room in the substructure to house it, or you will soon. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. I think I'd already added a brick in height, but then I realized I needed to add a plate as well to make it match. And it still looks quite squat on the ground floor because of how the windows are and the like the awning that goes above the window. And so it was a bit weird. But it looked more so before I added in the extra plate. Oh, you will soon. That's fine. You don't have any deadlines to meet for me, Dusty. You can take as long or as quick as you like. Oh my gosh, Sloth. I know. I'm with you. I'm also getting more and more frustrated that I don't have the time to do any Lego videos at the moment. I'm actually really, really missing it. And I did get partway through a Lego video, but now I'm like, have I missed the boat with this one? I think I've missed the boat. Do I continue or do I just like abandon all hope? So yeah, I don't know. This mock has taken you 3 years to get halfway through. That's fine. That's completely fine. I think Izzy's Castle has been going for quite a long time now as well. It's almost finished. I've just got to do the interior of the upstairs. But I think I might need to get a few more parts for that as well. I've just got to double check. No, I do need to get a few more parts for that as well. I thought I had some shell parts for the bed and I don't, so I want to order those. And then I also need some like snot bricks as well to do some of the bookcases for upstairs too. I think I might have enough parts to do the seal bed, but so I do have a seal bed downstairs, but I also want to put one upstairs as well. But yeah. So we'll see. Cool. Oh, you still want to build your brick factory and the tire factory as well? Mm-hmm. Oh, you do actually have a deadline, Dusty? But not for me. You might have a deadline and Brick Venture might have a deadline, but I'm not giving you a deadline. Other people can do that. Oh, shit. Oh, Brick Venture is your deadline, so that's going to be January. And then you're also hoping to have it for a show in October as well. That's cool. Well, we'll cheer you on. And you got more done tonight than what you were expecting, so that's good. Whoop, whoop. Cool. Oh, Yolo's asking, Sloth, are you going to add a tire tower like from Cars? So I think that's in reference to Cars, the movie. Cool. Yes, I know, Amy. It's so close. I have done the downstairs interior as well. I really like the way that the bookcases turned out. So I'm happy about them. And I did put a seal bed in. I think I got the parts to do like the little sofa, so that looks really cute too. So yeah, upstairs I've just got to do the shell bed, a bookcase, and the seal bed. And like I said, I'll do the bookcase upstairs the same way that I did the downstairs bookcases. I'll do the seal bed the same upstairs as downstairs as well. And I think I might have the parts for that. But yeah, I do need some more snot bricks for the bookcase and then the shell parts for the bed. But yeah, it's looking really nice. And again, that's another thing that I want to do a video for. But I'm just like going, I've got time to film it, but then I just don't feel like I've got any time to edit. And I don't know whether or not it's because I've been spending so much more time in front of a computer at work that then I just find editing a lot for my brain. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know. Cool. Yeah, it looks so pretty. I'm really pleased with it. I still want to finish off Izzy's dress though, because the idea that I have for her dress isn't completely finished yet. To no one's surprise. Because, you know, repainting mini dolls just takes me 4 years. Cool. Oh, you're building the Kmart interior. Oh my gosh. And the Lego aisle. You're trying to rack your brain as the build has to be Kmart inspired. Got to add 9 base plates to the 1 base plate in the whole for the whole Lego section. Oh my gosh, that's amazing, Shane. That sounds fantastic. YOLO saying, just put in as many minifigures and say that it's also Black Friday. Oh, you can type again. Yay, Axel. Yeah, tell the boss not to call on a Saturday when we're live streaming and hanging out together. So rude. Or get the boss to come in and watch us as well. No, actually, don't get your boss to do that. I wouldn't want my boss to be watching my Lego channel either. Not that we say anything horrible, but it's just a lot more chaotic than it needs to be. Have I done this right? How come that side doesn't, that side shows up? Oh, it's because of the clip. Okay, yep, fine. Okay, cute. Okay, this is how it's looking now. So super cute. I still haven't clipped it, so it's probably not going to be like completely flush and all of those sorts of things, but that's how the front looks now. Don't drop it. That's how the back looks when it's all closed up. And then when we open it up, I won't clip it, but that's how it will sit. Cute, hey? It's cute. I like it. Right, now I think I've got to add in a few more details to the front garden. Oops. So, whoops, as I meander, I do something weird with its leaves. Cool. Yeah, I like, honestly, Amy, I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. So I do really love it. I think it's, yeah, I'm happy with it. So I think that's nice. I don't know whether or not it's exactly what you would have imagined, but it's like my interpretation of your story. So yeah. Cool. Oh, Shane's saying I worked for a tire place once. Got a bag of tires, thinking what to add to them. Oh, a go-kart track, a tire swing in a tree, and the tire factory. Oh my gosh, that's such a cool idea, Shane. I love that. Cool. Oh. Called wasn't literally. It's late in the day, Axel. He came, sat on your laptop and ordered him to stroke you. Okay, fair enough. Oh dear. Yeah, no, I know, Amy. It's just, you know, I just get excited and then I want to do you proud and all of those sorts of things. Oh, you're done for the night. Yay. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, Dusty. I know that it's super late for you as well. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful week. And I might see you around in some of the other chats and stuff as well, depending on where we land. Which ones we end up in together. Cool. Oh, you want to make a Lego factory mod for the unlimited Lego? Fair enough. Cool. Yeah, it is. It is. Until you move again or you get the set. Yeah. Hope to build it. Yeah, I know. There's some nice houses. I don't know what it is, but I just find at the moment there are some really nice like residential house builds. So yeah, it just seems to be what I've been sort of like most interested in, which is sort of interesting for me because usually it's not it's usually not. I just read your comment then, Patrick, because I'm usually not for in my head for my dream Lego city, my residential area is probably the area that's least planned out in my mind. Did that make sense? Hopefully it does. Hopefully, sort of. Oh, that's cute for the rubbish bin. Oh, I like that. Excellent. Cool. Yeah, we're all glad that Axel didn't say that your boss had a stroke. Oh, dear. Cool. Mod and mock. Right, let's do the letterbox. Right, I think that the letterbox is the last of this. Oh, no, and then we've got some of the... Oh, a snail? A brick-built snail to build? Don't know. There's lots of weird brick-built accessories in this, which I don't really fully understand. But, you know, that's okay. It's a different set. No, it's a different theme to my usual. Usual. Rightio, gang. And then we've got this on top. And we've got the little post there. And then we should have 2 letters. Yeah. Fabsies. Yeah, I know. I'm still live. We've been chatting a lot, Corno. Thanks, Dusty. No, I really appreciate you saying that. And, you know, like I said before, I have really missed all you guys when I took my break and everything. So it's really nice to be back and chit-chatting to everyone again. And I really appreciate, you know, everyone here as well. More than you probably realise or know, but yeah. Yeah, but have a nice night. Get some sleep. Did you end up watching the Jungle Book, Corno? Let us know what film you ended up watching, if you ended up watching a film and having some chill out time. Cool. A little brick-built snail. Oh, drats. Oh, put that piece around the wrong way. Now I've got to do his antennas around the other way as well. Oh, dear. Overthinking much. Oh, someone popped over for visit, so that's nice as well, though. Excellent. Well, Corne, you've arrived. Perfect timing because we've literally just finished. Right, move all the little parts over. Oh, I've got an extra leaf. I don't know where that's meant to be. Maybe let's just put in an extra one of those. Nobody knows what I'm talking about because they can't see what I'm pointing at. Oh, you'll be watching the Eurovision final tonight, though? Oh, that's cool. Cool. Yeah. Oh, excellent. I, in my mind, Shane, I have technically built my version of a Lego city in my head. And if at some stage in my existence I end up being lucky enough to have the space to build my actual dream Lego city, not only will I be super happy and grateful to be able to do that, but yeah, then you guys will get to sort of see what I've been talking about all this time. But I do have like plans and I've got drawings and I've mapped things out. And there have probably been, like, depending on how long you've sort of been following my channel and things like that, you've probably sort of seen hints of it as well. So yeah, there's all that sort of stuff that sort of happened. Cool. Right. Oh my gosh, now I've shanked the letterbox. I was fixing up the plants and I've shanked the letterbox. Alrighty. So I still haven't clipped this, so this is like a little bit open, but that's what it looks like side by side. So we've got front yard here. So we've got the little letterbox which we've added in. We've got the little wheelie bin. And what's super cute about this is that on the back here, you can see the dark bluish grey little doodad there that actually hooks onto this part of the wheelie bin. So it like clips into place. How cute is that? How cute is that? And then I really like the back veranda. Again, I like the way how the little vine and the leaves are on the pergola. I do think that the little birdhouse is super cute as well. We talked about that earlier and it's now been wiggled around in the wrong direction, but we can wiggle that back. My sort of own interpretation of the shrub. No, that's okay, Shane. Don't ever apologise for being late. Don't ever apologise for being late, please. It's always just lovely having you here. We've got like the little downstairs lounge room area with the little fireplace, which is super sweet. The little side table as well, which I absolutely really love the design of that side table. Again, super simple, very small, like little footprint. It's only like a 1x2, but adorable. Kitchen, dining table, front door, master bed, single bedroom up here with the cat, obviously. That sounded weird. The cat's bedroom. Let's just call it what it is. That's the cat's bedroom. The cat chooses whether or not it's going to use its toy box or sleep on the single bed or scratch its scratching post, but that's the cat's bedroom. And then that's the parent's bedroom. And I'm assuming that the small child just sleeps outside somewhere. And then if we move it around, then it does sit like that as the front if you're going to have it closed as the townhouse style. Again, looks kind of cute. I might have put like a little window in here, but the way that the roof is constructed, it means that there is a slope brick facing backwards into the room that clips the roof pieces into place. Does that sort of make sense? I didn't really show that in the build, but you can kind of see up there, up here, the little, up here, the slope brick. Oh, no, up there, the slope brick. And then, let's close that up again. And then that's the back of the house when it's closed up. That's cute. Cool, Eurobritain. Has anyone seen someone put Lego builds inside a real fish tank? I have seen Lego builds in fish tanks, but I don't know whether or not I've seen fish in there as well. I can't imagine that Lego would do fish any damage because quite often in fish tanks they have plastic builds and stuff for the fish to swim around in anyway. I think that if you like, what do they say with fish, that you have to like acclimatize the water for the fish? Is that right? I'm not a fish person, but I think that you have to spend a bit of time like making sure that the water's correct for whatever fish you're going to have in there. And I think that possibly if you had like the appropriate actual plants and filters and all of that type of stuff in the tank, it would be okay. You might have to Google that a bit more, or maybe even YouTube and see if anyone's done actual videos on it and what they say. I do suspect that there is an entire like fish community on YouTube as well. I have done deep dives into the hamster community on YouTube, so I'm sure that there's be fish fans out there as well. I think it would be amazing as well, Amy, Yeah, I think I don't know. I think it would be okay. No, it's because I was multitasking, Dusty. Of course. You're never late when
A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to.
I had my hands full with an actual Lego build. Yes, no, Shane. And Shane, you're a wizard. Oh no, hang on. Shane was the wizard, not Dusty. I'm getting
A wizard is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to.
all good. There we go. Dusty got a wizard and Shane got a wizard now. Everyone's a wizard. Well, I was trying to figure out who was sleeping in what room because I didn't quite memorize the family structure of this house. And in the end, I was just like, look, in my universe, I can imagine that the cat would just take over whatever surface it wants. And the small child would just have to make do. Can sleep on the sofa next to the fireplace or something. I don't know. Oh, Shane is saying, Amy, he has seen someone do it. And Shane also has an awesome idea for a fish tank build to get around to building once you move at the end of the year to Bendigo. And if possible, you'd like to display it at Bendigo Brickvention. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think it would be amazing. I think it would be so amazing. Sounds fantastic. Okay, right, gang. It's almost midnight here, and as you all know, Pucky's already turned into a little pumpkin, and I'm about to turn into a giant pumpkin. But we've built our little cozy house. Again, I think it would be relatively easy to dollify this as well. Roxy, you can come here and we'll test things out. Oops. That drawer always goes astray. So let's see. The sofa is fine for Roxy. She can totally do that. Oh, the beds are a bit short. The beds are one stud short, so that would need a bit of work. And I also suspect that the dining table is also not quite right. But what I would say is that I would probably just end up making the dining table a little bit taller, and instead of having 4 legs, I just have one in the middle, and then I think that should be okay. The bedrooms, the single bed for the cat is relatively easy to extend because there's actually a 1 stud gap, but the double bed might need a bit more thought put into it because at the moment it's taking up the maximum amount of floor space in the depth. So it might have to be moved around and go lengthways instead of, I don't know, that way. But it's possible. You need a Care Bear before your week is. Oh yeah, let's do. Oh my gosh, there's too many to choose from. Oh, I actually updated Swift Heart Raccoon's little heart, so it looks more like a little light bulb, a little hardy light bulb. So I actually put the yellow studs on a little pink heart plate because we don't have a yellow heart plate, but I thought that still looked cute. I've still got to get my elephant and penguin pieces to finish off these guys. I've still got to do my purple panda and finish getting my panda pieces for his little chest. I've got to figure out how I'm going to do like the little quilted heart look for my little lamb, my little lambikins. And I've got to figure out how I want to do the little lammy fur, floof, wool. Because I think it needs I think that they need a little bit of the back and maybe a little bit of a floof out the front as well, possibly. So, yeah, lots of little Care Bear love. And I've still got to end up sorting out my other cat's whiskers. But I think aside from that, most of my animals are pretty well sorted now. They look so cute up there. My gosh, they just make me so happy. So happy. Yes, take care, Amy. It's lovely having you here as well. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's always lovely having you here too. Yes, thank you, Shane, for staying up so late as well. I really appreciate it. A glowworm, the Cabbage Patch Dolls, yes, and Punky Brewster. Oh my gosh, I was obsessed with Punky Brewster's fashion sense and everything. Yet I'm really happy with how the little lamb turned out. And I remember I was putting on the lamb's ears when my mum came over, and I was just like, because obviously my stepdad's a sheep farmer, and I was just like, "Does this look like a little lamb?" And she's like, "Oh my gosh, it actually does." And I think I just finished the little piglet, and I was just like, "Is this a piglet?" And she was like, "They're definitely different." My gosh, I know. I love Gandalf. I love it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's actually a good point. I could oh, yeah, but doesn't Jen I know that Jen's Lego quite has been displaying a lot of Care Bears over east. I think that she's in Sydney, though. I know that she's good friends with Brick Laner as well. So I could potentially ask Brick Laner if Jen was going to do Care Bear Lego at Brickvention. Oh my gosh, Punky Brewster was so amazing. I was obsessed. Thanks so much for stopping by as well, Axel. I always appreciate you and the Black Dragon hanging out with me on a Saturday. Thanks for being here as well, Patrick. Take care, take care. No, I know. I don't want to go either. We must go. Oh, hang on. Right before we go, let's just do one last little clip of happiness. Because that's the energy we need to take into the rest of the week. There's a dancing Pikachu. As always, guys, I just appreciate you all being here. If you're lurking, if you're part of the replay crew, if you're here chatting with me throughout the whole night or the last 45 minutes of farewelling. Oh dear, but yeah, I just love you all and I care about you all so much, and it's always super lovely, to be messaging each other and to be catching up whenever you guys can pop in and hang out and all of those sorts of things. So next week we will have a few panelists on and we will go through and discuss the new themes. I'll see how organized I can be around when we're going to be discussing what, and I might see if I can try and remember to put the order in the description and those sorts of things as well, just in case people come in late, then they sort of might know what's already been discussed. And potentially I might even see if I can put like a little doodadle thing running along the bottom to say what we're talking about at the time, perhaps. I don't know. That might be going a bit too far with my organizational skills. But yeah, I look forward to seeing whoever can pop in next week to pop in. And again, take care, everyone. You're all amazing and wonderful and fantastic. And I love hanging out with you all the time. So yeah, we'll see you all soon. Bye.